Ooh, welcome back, Heavenlies. This is Heaven's Army reacting to Tekken 8. This is the third time I'm reacting to this game, isn't it? I wasn't sure if they're gonna bring out any more characters, and they did. They brought out one more character. But if everyone knows how quickly I react to characters that I don't know, you're gonna be like, there's no content here. There's the video underneath, and then there's a few Tekken talks that I haven't watched yet. So, the screen resolution, what's up with the screen resolution? It's full screen, baby. What do you mean? It's perfect. But welcome back, everybody. Flowers, many names, and everyone. Let's, I could keep talking Tekken 8 forever. Doesn't look normal to you. Very strange. Fix your computer screen, because my screen is perfect. So yeah, anyway. I guess like I can talk about Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. That's why I did the video recently. But I'd rather let's just watch the videos and then I'll see what I glean from the things that I'm gonna watch tonight. Do I know anything about this character? No, because he's brand new. He's actually new to Tekken 8 and Tekken in general. This is a new character completely. So I hope when I click on this that it works. I was clearly not prepared. If I go like this and then open a new tab and then swap over, it works. Good enough for me. I'll take it. Oh, but the funny thing is, hold up, wait. There's two things that I've realized. So I decided to do this, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. Yeah. That means I still have my sound from my game set up. I also don't have the heads. I grabbed my headset for my TV, meaning, I can't hear anything either. No, it's not just you. I also cannot hear anything. So, oh right. I'm gonna hear myself speak through the game now. How did I do this before? Did I echo through? Because if I unmute the thing... If I unmute the video... No, Twitch needs to be muted. If Twitch is muted... Twitch is muted. So I shouldn't have been echoing. Shouldn't have been echoing. But when I unmute Google and I talk, I think I hope we're gonna be okay, everybody. For some reason, my brain is thinking I'm doing something wrong. We'll find out now. So I'm talking. Google is now unmuted, which is not okay. I'm assuming I'm not echoing, so if I'm echoing, this is gonna be a good night. I don't know what I did before. I didn't do anything strange, though. Anyway, yeah, I'm ready now. I'm totally ready now. Again, I didn't want to play Diddy Kong, Trixie Kong's Quest or whatever it was. So... yeah, there's a story, but I'm gonna leave it be for now. I want to watch this video now. Give me this video. How loud are you? Crank it up a little bit more, shall we?
Les couchers de soleil sur la Seine me rappellent ce que je dois protéger.
Another Paris character?
Get ready for the next battle.
Refined violence? We got like...
Accepte ta défaite. Tu as perdu d'avance.
Victor, Chevalier!
From France. Oh, do you actually have a gun that you could use and a sword? Oh, wait a minute. He's got a bunch of... This is going really fast. That's a grab. A quick knee. So, I'm seeing a lot of mixtures of characters here. The dashes are like... Ooh. I think we're gonna have 2 dashy characters. Oh, Raven.
Il y a de l'amélioration, Raven.
Are they friends or are they rivals? Ooh, that's like a Raven move. He just did a Raven move. There you go. So there's a whole bunch of characters I'm seeing in this character. That gunshot is crazy. They're both flickering around. So Raven was one of the characters. That's a counter? Ooh, that might have been a timed counter. There's a lot of swords. The gun picks up. There's a lot of people who bring guns and swords to a fist fight. Oh, what kind of sword is this? It's like glowing with fire. What is up with this character? He's like he's breaking the rules for Tekken. He really is. Oh, okay. He's a mix of so many people indeed. Yes, he is. Everyone's psyched for this state? Okay, so let's go back. Let's go. I almost want to watch the video again. Yes, that was Yoshimitsu. There was Raven. There was Lars. There was... my goodness. Oh my goodness. There were so many characters that character was. That's wild. That's absolutely wild how many different types of characters you gotta deal with that one. I'm going to say I think people are gonna like him, but I wonder if he's gonna stick around, you know, to be like the characters that stick around for many, many, many games. I'm not too sure. I don't know how the Tekken people think. They don't think like me. But yeah, that was crazy. A sword user like Yoshimitsu, but he also has a gun. I'm not too sure. You can just fire that off, and will it actually... we actually hit somebody with a little bit of damage? Again, you got range. I got a character that has range as well, but not range as a bullet. And again, you could use weapons in Tekken 7 and Tekken Tag Tournament. There's been weapons in many Tekken games. Most people just don't use them because it's a special command you got to do. Yeah, it's not allowed in tournaments anyway, so most people avoid it. But you can. I can equip an automatic gun right now in Tekken 7 and shoot flowers in the face with it, but I don't need to. This character's got like a lot of movie characters that are coming out now that they're all like these spies with guns and swords and stuff, and there's all action films. He's like a certain character that if I say the name, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he does look like that. Got that style of that character. That I'm not trying to say his name. Maybe you got it. Maybe you got it. But yeah, I mean, again, I don't even know what that character is doing, but every character still in Tekken 8 looks strong. And even playing the closed beta, I fought against a Lars, a Leroy, I fought against the new girl, Azucena at the bottom of the screen, and I fought a Raven. And the first fight was Lars. I didn't mean to say, I said yes, but I didn't know how crazy it was going to be. I didn't know the buttons. I didn't know Asuka was going to change that much. So of course I lost. I had no idea what I was doing. Then I practiced a bunch. Then when I was practiced up, I got into a fight with a Leroy and I won. And then the next fight was my third try, which I kind of was warmed up, but I fought against a Raven who was very high ranked. Very, very, I didn't stand a chance. And then the next one was the Azucena, and we were evenly ranked. And I think I won 3-0. Yeah, because that was like a fair fight. We were kind of evenly ranked, and we were both... that person still had their combos figured out and stuff as well, and their timing, and they had a startup that they always used. I almost had it figured out. If I would have did a fourth round, I would have had that blocked, but they kept using it. So eventually, it's a low and a mid or a low and a high. I think it's a low and a high, but it's very fast. And if you think you block it and you stand up, you get kicked, and that's what happened to me. I don't know what I did there at the last one. Either way. I feel like the Tekken characters, all of them are strong now. I mean, I wouldn't say if we play Tekken 8 and if Man of Many Names has got, I mean Tekken 7, if Man of Many Names picked up Tekken 7 tonight and we started fighting, I won't say that the characters are weaker in Tekken 7, but I feel like fighting a beginner in Tekken 7, I should be able to win. But if I were to then give Man of Many Names Tekken 8, and I just give him a couple seconds to be like, this is your finisher, this is your heat thingy, hit these buttons to do your other heat thingies, I will struggle to fight against Man of Many Names. It seems like Tekken 8 is a little bit harder to fight against people. More harder than Tekken 7. I've been running. Tekken 8 is more beginner friendly, yes, and the beginners are very strong now. And those who are good with their characters are going to be, I don't know if they're going to be better or they're just going to be up at that nice level where they are. But beginners are nice and strong now, very strong. And if you want to use that mode, you can't. I'm going to save this video for the end, because that's the video I want to show you for the longest time. It's the Return of the Legends. You see one of the characters that they haven't revealed yet. That's Devil Jin. But I want to do these. I'm curious what these are. Because I did not watch those. I know I watched a 30-minute video, but it was a 30-minute video on the new game mechanics. So, yeah, we're going to do the Tekken talk, then I'm going to do the video that I want to show you. And then I could talk Tekken 8 all night. You overestimated my fighting game skill. You are underestimating how strong you can be in Tekken 8. And giving to somebody who has experience playing Tekken 8, I'm saying that you will give me a run for my money in the game. It does not matter if you're a beginner and you're button mashing, or if you're actually taking a few seconds to think a move through, you will give me a run for my money, and that is a fact. So yeah, let's the heat system is good, and if you are an aggressive fighter, which I am not, I'm kind of forced to it against Mal, but I'm not an aggressive fighter. Asuka was kind of perfect for me. I could hang back and let you make a mistake and then punish you. Yeah, Tekken 8 is it helps the strong. The aggressive people are really liking it. They could get a little too aggressive, and I got a few people being a little too aggressive, running in and trying big moves, and I'm just doing up forward 3 with my Asuka. That's a free counter hit. And I got somebody with that in my Tekken 8 playthrough. Like, I know what's going to happen. Heat moves are mostly plus too. Are they mostly plus? See, I don't even know that. I know if you hit them and then you send them flying back, you got a 50-50, right? But even in heat mode, you go up health, you do chip damage. There's a lot to deal with the heat system. And I didn't figure out, Mal was doing the heat system right off the bat. I didn't use heat system right. Mal just fires it off right away and goes into heat mode. And this does a bunch of crazy damage. And by the time I enter heat mode, it's like already too late. I eventually started beating Mel near the end, but it was a struggle. Let's watch this. This is a 33-minute video, almost 34 minutes. Let me know if it's quiet, because I know it starts off quiet here, but
everybody, we are running back Tekken Talk so that we can discuss all.
That sounds quiet.
We've had a lot of cool things happen so far, so we're gonna take some time to just sit back, relax, and just talk Tekken.
Still sounds quiet.
So
Still sounds quiet.
Some wonderful guests today. We are joined by none other than the Michael Murray, producer, Tekken Project. We have Rip, commentator for the Tekken World Tour, and also
that sounds good, right, everybody? Right now, this sounds good.
And a former pro.
And a former pro. And
Former
we
pro?
have none other than Maximilian Dude, who has produced fantastic content, video producer. I mean, everybody knows you, right, Max?
Thank you. Hi.
I feel like I've watched this.
All right, so let's get started with our first question. So, as all of you know, we've had a ton of announcements come up with Tekken 8. We've had, you were part of one of the announcements, right?
The Evo announcement.
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like I watched this.
Really
It wasn't. I mean, it was a shock. That's what it was.
Right. It was a teaser. It was a teaser for what was to come. So tell tell me a little bit about that. What was your reaction to the teaser for EVO?
I'd say that was the most teasery teaser I had ever seen in my life.
Have I watched this, everybody?
To more visible confusion, and then actually cleared up when it came back to seeing you guys at EVO, and I was like, oh, I think that's what I think it was. So yes, I'd say that was the most effective teaser of all time, and actually
I feel like I've watched this,
I was
everybody.
not ready for it to be that early too. I think that was the most surprising thing.
So for us on the production, I think I can talk about this. Like I'd seen from my commentary perspective, I saw Michael and Harada
I
sitting
did.
there, like up there. I was like, oh,
My
they're gonna
brain
come
is
down later.
like,
And
they're
then
gonna run up
I
and
had
freak
no
out.
idea,
Someone's gonna
like,
run
when
up.
it all happened. That's
and
what
start
happened.
hugging.
They came and they were shaking. So I was like, it's Harada. He's
There,
shaking.
this
That's
is
what
it.
my initial reaction
Okay.
was.
I remembered that moment right there where the person started hugging and they all started freaking out. I did do this. See, every time this is the second time. I already mentioned this earlier this episode. That was K-Wiss? Oh, okay. This is the second time I was not prepared to do Tekken 8. Yep, this is the second time. Every time I do Tekken 8 reaction stuff, I am not ready. I did not have it down. I wrote down I watched one video. And I'm trying to scroll down and I see the mouse on my OBS and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, okay, scroll up to my chat and I don't have it. So yeah, so that's me being confused by on two screens. I didn't have it written down at all. Cool me. Now I can't even find Tekken 8. Oh, that's cool. So I'm gonna go watch the other video right now, and then I'll try to get the other one happening as well. So I'm down a whole half an hour already. That's not good. That's not good. Say, I didn't even think I did that. Where's the other? Let's just do this. I want to go in a new tab, by the way, because it's easier to not lose the information. But I guess I don't have to scroll up and down here. Oh. If you watch all my content, you would know. Man of many names. There's loads of it. But yeah, I'm gonna go sneak over to my Tekken 8 stuff. That sounds way louder than the last video.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 2 of Tekken Talk. And now we're here with 3 legendary guests to talk about what's next in the Tekken 8 development cycle. Today we're joined by Markman Julio, who is the Director of Business Development for EVO, Michael Murray, the producer for Tekken Project, and we're also joined by Katsuhiro Harada, also known as Harada-san, who is the Director of Tekken Project. Thank you so much for joining us here.
My pleasure.
We have a lot to talk about today, okay? We're here to talk about the next step in Tekken 8's development. We're here to talk about the closed alpha test results, which we have all had the chance to participate in. And we're also gonna get ready for the closed network test. So let's talk about the alpha test first. Tell me, what are some of the highlights of the feedback that you've received from the closed alpha test?
だから当初は予想としては結構コアなプレイヤーから始めるわけじゃないですか、テストって。大会基本的には参加してないと、エボジャパンとか
I don't see subtitles.
レジストレーションして大会参加してないとクローズにアルファテストにできない、参加できないってなってるんで、逆に言うと鉄拳すごく分かってる人たちなので、
No subtitles.
しかも今回大きくいろんなシステムが変わってるから、かなり逆に言うとその反動というか反発も逆にあるだろうし、すごい手厳しいことを最初言われるってことをかなり覚悟して出したんだけど、この2人は真っ先に実は一番心配したのはみんなの反応がちょっとポジティブすぎて、
I don't know if you can see the
これお
subtitles
そ
or
らく
not,
バイ
but
アスがかかってて、自分が自ら
this is interesting that this isn't in
積極的に参加
subtitles.
してるって意味でもともとポジティブだし、選ばれた
Well, anybody who speaks Japanese is going to enjoy this
一番最
channel.
初に触れるっていうところでもポジティブだし、そういうところの心理的影響がかなり大きかったんじゃないかなってことで、実は反応をちゃんとねプレイしてるところを僕ら見たりとか、
My bad, everybody. The other one was in English.
どうだったかっていうのを結構僕なんかエボジャパンでね2日間ずっとそればっかり聞いてたんですけど、そういうことをこっちから積極的に行って、何が理解されてて何が理解されてないかとか、このポイントを特に重点的に我々から拾いに行ったってところが非常に印象的なテストでしたね。
マーケルもそうだったよね、後ろで見て。
そうそうそう。
So this time is also a little bit different than normal
It's-
because
What?
in order to participate in the CAT, it was like EVO Japan or Combo Breaker, like you mentioned. I think one of the conditions was that they actually were registered for the tournament. So this was mainly, the hardcore Tekken audience that was picked up for to play the game and to give their feedback.
Wait, I was the
we were
hardcore Tekken
expecting,
audience?
more critical feedback from this group who obviously understands Tekken and the game system and mechanics quite well.
Mhm.
Although, this time around, it is a brand new system with a lot of new mechanics. So a
They
lot of
said
people were
alpha.
quite
I was
happy just
beta, wasn't
to
I?
be able to see that. And so we were expecting more critical feedback, but what we got was overwhelmingly positive. So we were kind of hesitant to believe it wholly, also to kind of help even that out. Harada mentioned
You're
how
doing
he
a
was
good
at,
game. We don't
EVO
believe it.
Japan watching players, not you get the comments from them directly, but you also
Yeah.
get a lot more information just watching them play the game and seeing what they're maybe not using, maybe what they don't understand, maybe what they do understand and they're enjoying quite a bit. So we were able to see that directly during the CAT as well, which was very helpful.
Awesome. So, Mark, we as Michael mentioned, we had the closed alpha test at EVO Japan. That was the first closed
Alpha
that we had.
test.
You also got to try it.
Yes.
You've tried it everywhere.
Yes, every event that I've been to, I've tried the closed alpha test. I signed up for it as well, so it was a fun experience. As a
Why
lot
is this
of
saying
players
alpha? There was a
mentioned.
closed beta test.
One of the things I noticed though, and this was kind of universal from a lot of the players that had a chance to try the closed alpha test, is they all mentioned that they wish they had more time to play it.
For me, as someone who helped oversee the closed alpha test for Combo Breaker, I got a lot of positive feedback as well. A lot of people saying, please thank them for me. I love this game. Also, please give me a free copy. So, you're going to get those requests too.
I know. I also think
This
it's
was before the
because
beta?
of the changes we made because
Okay.
the
This was
game
like this.
mechanics that are new across
I'll
the
take a
board.
look.
Mhm.
But then, obviously up until now we had characters that had maybe a few moves that were added. But this time, because of the heat system and how it gives the characters more unique abilities across, individual abilities for each character, that they want more time to
Just-
play each character and get a feeling for what the nuances are. So I think that kind of adds to wanting to play it more.
So for the people at
Look at that
home who
Paul
may not
combo.
have
Look
been
at that
able
Paul
to see your
combo.
initial keynote about the heat system, can you explain, the basics of the heat system for us?
はい。
Oh, we already watched this.
今回の、鉄拳8は、テーマ自体が、
I am surprised that they didn't. The people who put out the video did not put out.
皆さん、ね、
closed captions for his
あんまり
talking.
普段冷静には考えない。
It says foreign music.
格闘ゲームって、実は結構珍しくて
Shame on you, Google
ディフェン
Translate.
スってもともとすごく強いゲームなんですよ。大体の対戦ゲームって攻撃に対してある程度のダメージは通るんですけど、ブロックでディフェンスでこうガードできるってことによって、
More music.
基本的なダメージをゼロにできちゃうってとこで言うと割と対戦ゲームとしては珍しくこうディフェンシブなことが非常に強い、3D 格闘ゲームはさらに横移動とかもあったりとかステージが非常に広かったりするので、技を避ける手段って結構あるんですけど、今回は鉄拳8になることで
More music.
かなりそこをちょっと見直してもちろんディフェンシブなムーブも強いんですけど、アグレッシブにみんなに攻めてもらって見ている人も遊んでる人も、非常にこう
He talks so smooth. Google Translate thinks it's
攻め
music.
て見てて楽しい爽快感があるで興奮するタイミングが、あるっていうような、ゲームを実現しようと思って、今作ってます。
So, the heat state and the mechanics before we go into, you have to kind of get an idea of the background of 8 and the philosophy. And that is that it focuses on allowing the players to play more aggressively. And
Yes,
the
it
reason for
does.
this is fighting games are kind of unique as far as multiplayer games go. In general, in a multiplayer game, if you attack your opponent and you're spot on, the damage is done, right? But for fighting games, you have, first off, you can block it,
Yep.
negating all the damage. Not just that, but 3D games in particular, 3D fighting games, you can sidestep to avoid your opponent's attacks.
And evade,
So
yes.
defense is already such a strong element in fighting games that focusing on this aggressive element we thought was going to make the game more entertaining. Not just to the people who are playing the games, but also for people who are watching, spectators. It's much more fun.
I
to
think
see
the people watching is
actually
going
go
to
on
enjoy
offensive
it.
and attack their opponent. So this was a major core philosophy behind the game.
People
はい
watching,
で
yes.
攻撃仕掛ける側はもちろんすごく楽しめて、よく本当の格闘技の試合でもあるんですけど、この第2ラウンドのここがすごいクライマックスで、ここが勝負を分けたよねみたいな、場所がすごく、分
I
かり
do
やすい
wish I
っていう
could
の
play
と、
more Tekken
あと
8
は、
right now.
全体の的にもともと鉄拳ってキャラに個性はあるんですけど、さらにその個性、攻め方、戦略とか技の動きだけじゃなくてね、プレイヤーによってとかキャラクターによって攻め方とか戦略が大きく変わってくるっていうところを強調する、ゲーム
He
に
is
したいなと
speaking
いうふう
about
に
the things on the screen at least.
Also, to just make it more enjoyable spectator experience is to make it easy to understand how the tide of battle is changing and where this decisive moment occurs.
Right.
Especially if you're maybe looking at the last round, which is where some of that often happens, and to just be able to have these visual cues about when that
Ooh,
starts to change.
whoa.
But
You-
not just
that
that,
was
you
a
know, it's
full-
also some of the
Hurang's
changes we
front
made to the
kick is a
characters',
mid.
uniqueness during the heat
Very
stage.
strong.
That they've always had their own particular play style and attacks, etc.
Armored again.
But the strategy that's more effective for each character and the kind of strategy that they want to employ to
Lars beating up
actually follow
Kazuya.
through and win the match, these are kind of more emphasized, I guess you could say, during the heat stage.
So everyone has
those
that
were some of the core philosophies
slam
that we wanted
down.
to put in the forefront.
So tell us a
Oh.
little bit more in depth about the heat state itself. Tell us what we're able to do and how that affects the gameplay.
So basically, when you choose to enter the heat state, each character has certain characteristics that are brought out because of that. You know, maybe they have access to certain moves that they don't normally, or maybe like King, you know, he can recover his heat gauge by certain throws, etc.
Mhm.
So the uniqueness of the
Recovers
characters
heat
made even
gauge?
more
What?
unique
I
during
gain
the
I gain
state
health
and
back and I do chip damage.
offensive capacity, I guess you could say. Another big element
Ooh.
is that this wasn't in Tekken 7 either. That if I'm playing Mark, I engage the heat state. My attacks now do a certain specific type of damage to him. Even if he's guarding, you'll see his life gauge deplete. It's
Right.
still white.
Yep.
So it's not confirmed yet. But then if I'm able to confirm that chunk, it goes away. On the other hand, if he goes on the offensive or plays quite well, he can recover that gauge. So that's another
Yeah.
brand new way that's tied, a brand new method that's tied into this gameplay. So you know, it's focused on being aggressive on the offense.
Oh, there's
but
my
it
there's my
actually
back.
adds a whole new layer to the
Down back
characters and
1-4.
their abilities and makes the game even more
I know my
some other
Asuka.
special actions we have as well. You know, we touched on this earlier with you have the heat engagers and you have the heat burst. But then once you're in the heat state, you also have access to a heat smash, which is kind of like a rage art in the fact that it's a super move that has very cool animations unique to each character that you can use to deal
Yeah,
massive
mine
damage
is-
to your opponent.
Mine is
That
a triple
said,
flying kick.
You use all your remaining gauge, so you have to be careful on when you choose to use that.
It's
There's
only
also
50
a cool
damage.
heat dash, which you know, if maybe you've seen in the
Yes,
trailer,
I've done a
like
bunch
the
of
one on
those.
Combo breaker. In the middle of a combo, you can choose to use some of your gauge to do a heat dash to connect it, or maybe push them.
So
closer
I
to the
tried a
wall,
heat dash and
etc.
nobody
So you
flew
have
up
a
in
lot
the
of these
air with
cool,
Asuka.
options that become available once you're in
Nobody
the heat
flew
state.
up in the air so we
Yeah,
could keep
that's great because
comboing.
usually, you know, there are moves that knock them far away, and at that point the combo will end. But then they can extend it with the heat dash, right?
Right.
Cool.
So we talked
Didn't
a
work
little
for
bit
me.
about the changes. You mentioned a little bit about it. Can you guys tell us
I heat
what
dashed
kind of
at the end of the
changes
combos. Maybe it
is
doesn't
the
work
team
at the
planning
end.
based
From
off of the
CAT,
feedback? Yeah,
right?
based off of feedback from the closed alpha
Okay.
test.
CT のフィードバック
一番変わったとこね。
どういうところを変えたのかっていう。
今回、実はかなりフィードバックから抽出して細かい項目で書いていくとね結構あるんですよ。ただそこは意外ともともと気づいてなかったところとか今説明してもねしっくりこないところなので一番みんなに分かる形で大きいところで言うと実はヒートエナジーっていうのがあったんですけどヒートエナジーっていうものをこう8ってマーカーがあったんですよね。ヒートエナジーは完全になくしました。であとはそのヒートバーストとかあとヒート発動技をやった後にヒートスマッシュって技が。
Wait, if you lose
これの
health, your heat gauge goes
出
away?
す技、ヒートスマッシュの出し方を基本的にはコマンドを統一させたっていうところは、ここら辺が一番大きいですね。で、そのヒートエナジーなくした代わりに、いわゆるヒート時間みたいなものもちょっと
Oh,
延
they
長されていて。
wait. I don't.
基本的には
If this is
ゲーム
before
自体を
beta,
シンプルにして、理解しやすくした。まあ、ざっくり言っちゃうと、ここはかなり一番
we'll
大きい
see. I don't know.
ですね。
So the biggest change we made was we got a lot of feedback from the players and noticed that maybe some of the system wasn't as clear as we had wanted it to be. Like one of the biggest changes, I went into a lot of detail during the original, press conference and stuff. But the heat system and the kind of the stock, the heat energy stock that you had, if you looked at the health gauge to the bottom of it, right, you had the little chain mark that signified that. So that was a little bit more in depth about, if you do a heat engager, you get more. If you do it directly, maybe not so much. So we wanted to streamline it a little bit more. So that's gone. So all the
Yes,
stuff you
it's
can do
gone.
with heat
That was
energy
gone in
is
my
still there.
closed
It's just
beta.
that stock way of doing it is gone.
Yeah, so the little 8
Yeah,
markers
that was
are now
gone for me.
Right.
You used to get 2, and now that
Right.
whole system is gone.
So you still have the heat engagers. You still have the direct way of entering it. It's just that you have
Triple kick
a time
missed.
gauge pretty much, and how much time remaining, etc., is kind of affected by how you chose to enter that state. But it's a much more easy to understand
そうそ
presentation.
う。だからその今までは意外とこうヒート発動技からやるとこうマーカーが2つついて、でこのエナジーを消費してヒートダッシュしてか
So
ら
yeah, this is
ヒート
before
スマッシュと
beta
かヒー
because
トダッシュは
beta
そう
had
こ
those
の
chains gone.
1個使ったらこれ1個減るんだよなっていうこと
Confirmed.
全部覚えなきゃいけなかったのが、まあ、マイケルがさっき言ったようにシンプルに
As
なったんだけ
alpha
ど、これ
should
面白い
be.
のが、じゃあそこに対して分かりにくいって不満がいっぱいあったから変えたんではなくて、そもそも分かりにくいとかいうフィードバックが最初全然集まんなかったんですね。で、これおかしいなと思って、プレイする様子を見てたら、俺から見ると分かってるようには見えなかった。で、聞いていくと、実は分かりにくかったかどうかっていうことに対しては別に分からないことはないってみんな言うんだけど、理解しているかどうかって意味で、できることをちゃんと質問していくと、割とみんなまだ分かってなくて、いや、これからどうせプレイして覚えれる、勉強できるから、じゃあ大丈夫だと思うってみんな言うんだけど、実際には結構理解されてなかったんですよ。かなり。で、
So many people
マ
say
ーカーがこう残ってるとあと何ができるとか、この時はこれ消えるんだよねとか、意外とやっぱり深掘りしていくと確認してくるコメントがすごい多いんだけど、まあ、ほとんどが間違ってたり、もしくはそもそも存在を理解してなかったりってことが多かったので、これはちょっとまだ早すぎたかなと、導入が。っていう意味で、一回削除するっていう決断をしたところ、まあ、今のところ社内でもかなり分かりやすくなって、評判はいいので、これをみんなにまたテストしてもらいたいなと思ってます。
So this wasn't feedback that we received where people said, I don't understand it. It's difficult. Everyone was kind of like
I want to find
very
that
positive that
probably
I
around
don't really
here,
understand it that
9
well
minute
now,
mark.
but I'll get the hang of it when I play
Yeah.
it. But we wanted it to be that you get it right away, right? So and then asking following questions, like, okay, you have the heat dash, you have the heat smash, which are typical optimized gameplay, etc. And you kind of ask some questions and find out they actually don't really understand it, and that it might take some time to get a hold of it. So that's really why we made the decision on our side that, okay, perhaps we should simplify the presentation. And after doing so, obviously we've been playing a lot internally, not just our balancing team, but other employees who aren't Tekken fanatics.
I do have a topic from this at least.
Right now, everyone's saying that it's much easier to understand and much more streamlined. So, and to tack on as well some other changes. The heat smash, you had individual commands for each character, where now it's pretty much simplified that it's the same command for every character.
Cool.
Usually a button press, and so we've made those changes. But just to go into a little bit about also how it works with
Lily.
the heat engage or whether you go directly
Ooh,
into
that
the
kick.
heat burst. So you just still have the same timer, but if you do the heat engager, you start off with a full timer. Or if you go in via the heat burst, then your timer starts with a little bit.
That's what I was doing wrong. I was doing heat burst every time and
But the
losing a big
presentation is
chunk.
easier to understand.
That's cool. So, Mark, as someone
Yeah.
who is a Tekken fanatic, what are your thoughts on these changes so far? Do you think that it was a good change that they removed the heat energy, or do you think that this will change
how you're going to play the game now?
I think for a lot of people, it's just going to take time to kind of get used to it. It being
Yes.
more visual
Yes.
in terms of knowing when you're in heat and then not having to pay attention to things like, oh, do I have stock? Do I have not? Just seeing, I guess, an energy meter will help, I think, in the long run. But also the differentiation between doing the heat burst and a heat engager.
Yes, that's what I was doing
to
wrong.
have different benefits for both. I think that's going to go a long way in terms of how people plan on utilizing it.
We also lengthened the timer a little bit, so that'll be an interesting change for players who
Yeah.
played CAT.
Oh,
あ
that's
と細
interesting.
かいところだとあれだね。まあいっぱいあるんだけど、
CAT
レイ
is
ジャー
cats.
ズのガードされた時に結構
The closed alpha
フル
test is
フレームを増やし
cats.
た。だから何が言いたいかというと、結構今回体力回復ゲージがあって回復でき、まあコンボすごい削りダメージとかコンボを入れられても回復できるので、回復することによって結構なんだろう、今までだったらレイジアーツ出さなきゃいけない時って自分の体力もすごい少ないままだったから、ガードされるとそのまま逆転 KO されるみたいなことが多かったんだけど、今割と安全にレイジアーツを打てる体力が残るみたいなことが結構 CAT 見てて起きてるなって思ったんで、そこはあえてもこのレイジアーツはガードされたら結構大きい反撃、今まで以上に大きい技を食らうよっていうちょっとリスクリターンみたいな調整とかも入ってますね。
ね、俺も最初遊んだ時に、ガードできたレイジャーズなのに反撃できなくてびっくりして、なんかこれ何なのって。
で結構体力残ってるし相手も、なんかレイジ打ってきてんのに相手回復してるからみたいなのもあったんだけど、まあそこら辺ちょっとやっぱ7のいいところを、
Cool.
CAT では消しちゃってた部分があるから、あえて、ちょっとリスクリターンを取ってレイジャーズはガードされたら結構危ないよっていうふうにしました。
There's actually a long list of smaller adjustments we've made, but some of them were major ones we've been talking about in the previous question. But to add to that, the rage arts, I'm sure Mark noticed it. This time around, for Tekken 7, if you were blocked on a rage art, you got launched pretty much. But this time, a lot of, myself included, you blocking like, oh, it's my turn, and then you can't, counterattack them. And this was that way in CAT. But we noticed that along with the other improvements and
They made
Tekken,
rage
such
arts
as
safe.
recoverable health gauge. So before, when you lost your health and you were able to do a rage art in the first place, there was no way to recover that health, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So it was like you're on your last leg. But
No
this
wonder
time,
people
since you can
fired it off
recover
so
your
much.
gauge, it could be the case that at least we saw in CAT, people were
Yeah,
just throwing it
rage
out
arts are
because they're like,
safe.
okay, well, I'm down now. I'll throw it out and then I'll recover the gauge.
Right.
So we figured that maybe balance-wise, it's better to increase the frames. What would you call it? That you're at a disadvantage when the rage art's blocked. So that's been another.
Wow,
big
they're
change
making
we've made since
Asuka
people played
miss
last time.
every attack
Corazon,
except
you
that
have
one.
been walking the floor at all of these events as well. And I know that you have that, the catchphrase, don't ask me for stuff. But tell me, what has the community been telling you about Tekken 8 so far?
なんか依頼があったりとか、なんかフィードバックあったりとか。
そうですね。
You
割
said
と
feedback to
さっ
Tekken 8,
きも
but
言っ
yeah,
たんですけど、
okay.
みんなとってもポジティブだったので、基本的にはまずゲームは面白いっていうのと、結構グラフィックのこと言ってる人多かったですね。僕は
There's a lot of
ま
ahs
だ
and
これ
ums.
CAT の段階でライティングとかの調整
I
が
love
全
it.
然終わってないし、もうちょっと本当は絵は良くなるはずなんですけど、もうこの時点でみんながすごい綺麗って言ってるのと、だから僕は逆に聞いてて不安になりましたね、そこは。
I don't know. I don't know why they don't
あんまりいいこと
have
だったのかなと。
subtitles. This is wild
ど
that
っ
they
かに落
don't.
とし穴があるんじゃないかなと思って
This video's been out for a
もっ
while
とも
too.
っと細かいこととか大きいこととか含めてバーって言われるんだろうなって覚悟してたし、
I'm actually shocked that there isn't either.
セブンはやっぱアーケードのユーザーうるさいっていうのもあるけどね、そのワンコインお金かかってるし。だから相当
I
あるか
get
なと思
little
ったけど、
pieces,
なんかね
but
やっ
I
ぱポジ
definitely
ティ
can't
ブなんです
follow
よね。それ以上
along
に
that well.
さっき言ったようになんか初期のキャラクター数とか結構気にする人多かったですね。やっぱ
まあ、質問多かった
り、
ね。
やっぱ完全新作で、
Canada?
演目だけ変わって、で
There was no
誰のメカニズム
Canada
も明
being
ら
said
か
in
だ
that
ったと思うんですよ。
ever.
全部作り直してるっていうのがほとんど、ゼロ
Music
ゼロ
in
とかで
Canada.
一から作り
More
直して、
music.
モデルから何から全部やり直してる
Unbelievable.
ってことに対して、
If it's its best, they should fire this robot and get a new
少
one.
ないんじゃないかって心配して
I'm
る人が
surprised.
唯一
I
心
thought
配さ
I
れてたの
thought
そこかな。だからキャラ
I
が
thought all
ちょっと
subtitles,
減るんじゃ
if you
ない
put it
か
on
とか
English, it'll
すご
still
い少な
hear
い
the thing
ロー
and
ンチにな
translate
るん
it
じゃ
to
ないか
English
と
for
言
you
われてます。そこは
automatically.
僕らは意外と
Guess I'm
いやー
still
思
far
った
back in
より
time.
用意してるんだよねと思いつつそれぐらいか
My
な。でも
bad.
あとは本当にポジティブだったからちょっとそこは本当に意外でした。もっといろいろあると思ったんだけどね。
Yeah, so Harada was just mentioning that all the feedback he received from the players in the community was overwhelmingly positive. He was actually a bit nervous because it was so positive. We're not used to this.
It's too good.
But, you know,
We're
it mainly
nervous.
focused on the graphics first off because I think that's
Yes,
the
you did.
overwhelming impression that people first got from the title. As just the level of improvement in the graphics due to
A lot more money went into it.
creating the environments and the characters from scratch. And so that left a lasting impression. And then since that, that led to the next feedback was, well, can we expect as many characters as we usually do? Because you're making all these things from scratch, and
Right.
that requires time, money, resources, etc. So we can't obviously announce a character roster at this point, but we were like, well, we have more than you probably expect, at least more than the competition. So yeah, those are the 2 points.
More than
mainly,
the
graphics
competition.
and,
How much does Street
what about
Fighter have?
characters.
Somebody go.
Awesome. And once again, I would really like to thank all of the community.
We
who
know the
participated in
minimum
all of
number.
The closed alpha tests. You know, these guys got to interact with you firsthand, and thank you so much for the feedback, because the feedback that you have provided through the surveys, through talking to these gentlemen, it actually
I filled
has
out my
gone
survey
into
for
the
the
development of
beta.
Tekken 8, and you will see it at our next stop, which is the closed network test. And
Yes,
as
that's
you
what I
gentlemen
did.
know, the closed network test will be happening very soon, starting on July
It's already
21st
over.
and 28th. And it has a lot of the changes implemented from
Yes, it
feedback
does.
from the
It did.
closed alpha test.
So I could talk
But
about
Michael,
this.
tell
I
me
could
a
talk
little
about
bit
this.
more. Tell me about the characters. Tell me
Right.
about what to expect.
So all the things that we just talked about, right? The changes in the heat system
Yeah.
and the presentation of that, plus Harada's mentioned about the rage arts and other details. All those gameplay mechanic changes will be in that build. But like we're saying, everyone's like, who's in the build or who's the characters? So basically, all the trailers that we've released so far, right? So we have Jin, we have Kazuya, we have Jun, Paul Phoenix, Law, King, Lars, Jack 8, Xiaoyu, Nina, Leroy, Lily, Asuka, Hwarang, Brian, and then the latest one, obviously Claudio.
Claudio
That
was
really
there,
good
yeah.
memory. He named every
was-
single character from memory.
That was very
it's
good.
like always thinking, well, has someone leaked or not? So I have a good stock here.
Somebody
まあでも
leaked or not. Yeah,
みんな
there
勘違い
must
してほし
not.
くないのは発売する時もっと増えてるからねキャラ。今回のネットワークテストでは
Good memory on him,
絞ってるけ
though.
ど
So
I think
obviously,
I
this was
tried
just
that too, and I
trying
probably
to
missed
give
Claudio.
players a good representation of a limited roster, because we're going to have much more than that when the game releases. This is just a small sampling of it.
Love it. So for all of you who are worried about your favorite character, you have more time to
Yeah,
think about that.
Elisa.
Also the
Elisa,
stages, though,
bring
we
her
have
out.
a few stages. So we've got the Urban Square Evening stage.
That was nice.
We've
That was a
also
pretty stage.
got,
It's small. It's very small, though.
What was it? The Yakushima, the one that we showed when June was revealed.
Yeah.
Rebel Hangar and Sanctum and the arena stage. So you got a few.
Oh, wait,
choices
you
there
missed
to
missed
check
one.
out during
You
the
missed
closed
one.
network test.
They
Yeah,
missed the
and they all
llama stage,
have
which is
different
a
ways of
28 by
interacting with the stage as
28,
well,
and it's
right?
the perfect size to
Right,
farm on.
like
Farm
people
on
who have played
to
Summon
train
will know
on.
that when you select the stage, it'll give you a little diagram of the shape of it,
Right.
how
Yes.
open it is. Also, if there's like destructible
Breakable
walls or
walls.
floors.
Floors, yeah.
And some of those mechanics have been changed a little bit for Tekken 8 as well. So it's something to check out.
So all the people at home who want to take notes, you have a lot of things to take notes on, the characters and the stages. There's a lot to learn and a lot to see in the closed network test. So we
The
just
wall
talked a little bit
breaks
about
worked
what to
just
expect
fine.
in-game in the closed network test, but tell me a little bit about those dates, the July 21st and July 28th days.
Right. So
We don't
like you
need to hear
mentioned, there's
this.
two
This
different
is
dates.
in the
That's one thing
past.
to keep in mind. It's very important. The first one is going to be PlayStation 5 only. So we're looking at the feedback and making sure everything works correctly. And then on the second date, we're opening it up to the cross-platform, because we're going to have crossplay in this game. So obviously, it's going to be in the retail version when it comes out. But we wanted to, since it's a brand new feature, to have this test at this current time where we can still make sure everything is working correctly before moving into further development. So on the second dates that you mentioned, we're going to have not only the PS5 but PC and also Xbox Series S and X. So people can play each other online across platforms, and we hope that everyone will test it out for us. That said, I assume that everyone is now currently eagerly waiting to find out whether they got into the test or not.
Yes, I got the test.
I hope I get in.
Would Markman
I
never
got
get
in.
into a test? I don't know.
I hope I won't.
So yeah, we'll know. I hope that everyone used their normal email that they check, because that's where the reply is going to go to tell you whether you got into or not.
Yeah, it
And
was
then
nice to
once
get into
they've
that.
had a chance to test the game, I hope that they'll give us. There's a questionnaire that we'll send a link to.
Yes,
in
there
the same
was.
email address to fill out that, give us your feedback, so that we
I
can
did.
make improvements to the game before it ships.
That's awesome. So once again, everybody, check those emails. Hopefully you used the right email.
Yeah.
And if you did, then check it. And also, please, 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 once again, we are humbly asking for your feedback, because once again, you know, with the closed alpha test, we use that feedback. With the closed network test, we plan to use that feedback as well. And once again, thank you so much for participating in these tests, because
Ooh, it's still
you
going
are
for
helping
another
us
long
make
while
Tekken
yet.
8 the best game it could possibly be, with the help of these three gentlemen as well. But yeah, so I think that we covered everything related to the closed network test. And that brings us to the end of the Tekken talk. But before we sign off, is there anything that you would like to say to
They
the
have a lot to
fans?
say.
いや
They have a
そうですね
lot to say.
まだまだ
Not in English either.
ね近くて発表してないキャラ
Just
クターもあり
music,
ます
just
し
music.
もちろん実は今回のテストは非常にシンプルなやり方でやってますけど、本当はねみんなにもっともっと見てもらいたいコンテンツとか、
Moto.
いろんなもの用意当たり前ですけどしてるので、そういうのは今後もどんどん発表していって、こんなにまだあるんだとか、うわこんなのがあるんだって感じで、もう発売までねみんなワクワクさせて、で意見をこういうふうに、取り入れつつっていうことでやっていきたいと思います。まあ何よりちょっとみんな忘れがちですけど、特にね、欧米の人にとってはアーケードスタートじゃなくて家庭用初めて家庭用からスタートする鉄拳なので、みんなねみんなワールドワイドでスタートダッシュも一緒だし、はい、そういう意味で言うと非常に盛り上がりやすいこう環境を整えてやっていきたいと思うので、今ならいろんなまだ意見、反映できる時間もちょっとは残されているはずなので、みんな新しい情報楽しみにして、こういったテストにどんどん参加していってもらえばと思います。よろしくお願いします。
So I was
Thank you.
mentioned that obviously we've been showing off the game a little bit with trailers, etc., mainly focusing on the battle mechanics and new systems. But there's a lot of other content that we have being created that we can't wait to show before the release date. Also, thank you everyone who's taken the time to participate in either CAT or the CNT and give us feedback, because we still have a little bit of time still that we can take that feedback and reflect it into the game. So thank you, and we hope that you continue to do so. Is his comment. And for me, I'm just really excited to finally be showing this game after working on it for so long and having to keep my mouth shut, my lips sealed about it. And it's just great to see everyone's reactions. Like Harada's talking about how they were blown away from the graphics. And like
Yeah, the
he
graphics
mentioned
are
that
definitely
I'm
good.
adding now because I forgot it. But this is the first time it's on console from the start, right? Which is huge. Maybe some people who are new to the franchise don't recognize the significance there, but it's not Japan and Korea and other arcade locations getting a version and then console. This is everyone from the start. So it should be.
Oh, that is actually something to point
very
out.
exciting
Yeah.
launch where everyone's going to get their hands in the game at the same time, and just to see that happen is going to be great. So don't miss out.
Mark, what are your thoughts about Tekken 8? Any wishes for these gentlemen?
I mean, I could go down a list of characters that I would love to see in the game, but I'm not going to do that to them because I'm sure they get that all the time on Twitter.
You got King already.
I need the other King. Tasty Steve would agree, I'm sure.
Armor
But,
King, yeah.
Again, I'm just blown away seeing the feedback, seeing all the people that are showing up to the different ways to play the game through the closed alpha test prior to this. And I hope I see you guys on the closed network test because that's going to be fun. So we'll battle then.
Mark's basically saying he got in already. Anyway, thank you so much to all three of you for
Yeah, he just did.
participating
We'll
in this
see you all
Tekken
there.
Talk. Once again, everybody, thank you for your participation in the closed alpha test and the closed network test. And just remember that if you would like to find more information on Tekken, please remember to follow @Tekken on Twitter and Instagram, and also check out the Tekken Discord. Thanks again, everybody. See you next time.
Okay, before this signs off, wow, that was very quick. That was so fast. It already ended. I want to pause. We don't need to listen to it again. I want to get back to the part that I really need to make a comment on. So I did play the closed beta test. The closed beta test had it where I hope I could find the video. I could mute it because we don't need to hear it again. I just need to find it again. They did a heat dash. Was it before this or was it after this? My brain is saying that it might have been before. I'm trying to find it because they did a heat dash and a person flies up in the air. And I wish I would have wrote it down sooner, but I completely forgot. They're just showing all of those. That's not what I'm looking for. Flowers, before you go, while I'm looking for this thing, after you left and mentioned we can play Tekken 7 someday together, I continued playing as Asuka, and then I realized if I were to fight you in Tekken 7, I wouldn't play you as Asuka, because Asuka is truly not the same. And I would very much, if I had to fight you, it would be Elisa only, because Asuka, it's not the same. It's not the same at all if I don't have that down back 1-4, which is right there. That's the change. And since I lost all of my combos out of Tekken 7, and I mean all of them, because not a single combo. I guess I could say never mind. Some of them does work. But they're so weak now. You need to do the heat engager that I was doing, do damage. So there's the heat. Oh, see, they're just doing heat smashes and stuff. That's not what I'm looking for. Man, I wish I could find that video. There. All right, I actually found it. Oh my goodness, I actually found it. Okay, so for those who are yeah, well, you don't know how she will be in Tekken 8 either. Yes, but that's the thing. Asuka has changed too much. I don't want to play as Asuka in Tekken 8. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight you in Tekken 7. My bad. Oh, there's too many Tekkens. I do not want to fight you in Tekken 7 as Asuka. Now, Elisa, I haven't played as, so I don't know what's changed. So I can only fight you as Elisa. There's no point at this present moment to try to get good with Asuka in Tekken 7 again, since I know how much she's changed, and I know Elisa's going to change too. But I haven't played as Elisa and got my brain all changed. My brain is already changed for Tekken 8, especially after I played Tekken 7 and I showed everybody how to transfer their Tekken 7 gameplay over to Tekken 8. And as I was doing it, I'm like, I don't want to play as Asuka right now. She's way too different. It does not handle the same. Even the moves that I'm doing right now are gone. This combo is gone. And it's just like, oh, wow. And so if we fight, it's only going to be Elisa. And if you're not okay with that, then we do not have to fight in Tekken 7. We don't. But that's up to you. So back to my thing. I played closed beta test. The heat gauge thing didn't have the chains. But when I did the heat dash, so I'm curious to see how she got into it. I could unmute it now.
Maybe push them closer to the wall, etc.
So
to do a heat dash, a combo breaker. In the middle of a combo, you can choose to use some of your
she goes into the kick. She does the attack and then she heat dashes right away,
etc. So you have a lot of these.
So there's no wall carry. She still didn't make it to the wall. That is not a big stage that she was in. But she's never made it to the wall. But if you watch the heat dash, watch how Asuka flies up into the air, okay? Watch how she flies into the air.
Use some of your gauge to do a heat dash.
Heat dash. Now, you see Asuka flying up and doing a double, triple backflip? That does not happen. That did not happen in the closed beta test. Now, I watched the Alpha Asuka wall carry combos, and I tried to do them in the closed beta test. They did not work. Not a single one of them worked. Either A, I somehow can't play as Asuka in Tekken 8, or B, they already changed the properties of how that dash works. Or I was doing it at the end of the combo because I wanted to extend it, and you just can't extend it when you do it at the end of a combo. But I also followed somebody else's combo, and it didn't work. It doesn't work. The combo drops 100% of the time. There's no... Once you do the heat attack, and the moment you do a heat burst, the rush, the bar goes away. So unless I had the wrong bar in my closed beta, which I probably could have done, I maybe have turned off the bar by accident, because it seemed like when I did the dash, the bar went away, which means I couldn't do the dash to the attack to the kick. So maybe I had the wrong setting on. Nobody shows up and gives me feedback, but I thought I turned the bar on the correct thing. So I could be wrong, but yeah, you in closed beta, the rush did not fly somebody up in the air so you could continue your combo. I'm assuming that they did patch it because that's way too strong of a combo. I think Asuka was able to do 150 something damage or 130 something damage with the combo that I was trying to do. And guess what? That's no wall. That's a no wall 150 something damage. Claudio could do 170 or 180 or 90. It's a stupid amount of damage. I think they nerfed that. They patched that, I think. So I would love to see at some point, because I messed with Asuka's combos and I showed you the best that I can do. And to me, I think those are going to be combos that will show up when the professionals do it. They're going to be like, oh my goodness, Heaven's Army did these before everyone. But we're famous, so we're going to get the credit for this. But yeah, if there is a combo that you could extend with doing a combo, because I did a combo, then I heat burst and slammed you into the ground, then I attacked you and I heat dashed, and then you kind of when I hit you with a move and you go flying, and then I heat dash, so I get right back to you. There's no follow-up after that. You can't attack and then do the for Asuka it was forward 3+4, which was the spinning kick thing that sends you flying. A very strong finisher for that combo. I would have done over 100 and something damage. No wall. So I think they also patched that out, but I also could have been on the wrong heat gauge. In the options, I may have turned it off too much. So I don't know. I'm pretty sure you don't have that much heat. That you can just do 4 or 5 attacks in one combo. So we will see. I mean, I would love to know if I did it wrong, or I would love to know if what I was doing was right, and they're just like, yeah, you can't do this crazy combo that people have out now. This closed beta, I did the combos that I can do. All right, and they're saved. they're saved, immortalized on my channel, and I have them written down so I could do them again. Hopefully, when Tekken 8 comes out, and we don't wait too long to get our hands on that game. Yeah, hopefully. So I got one more video to watch. I lost a whole half an hour, so that's really bad. But yeah, we're gonna have to deal with it because yes, this is the closed beta. And yeah, the alpha was clearly before the beta. It should have been, but they were talking like something else, and I'm like, oh. But then they said they were going to remove the 8 chains by the heat, and yes, they already did. For the beta, they already had that gone. But this, yeah, so this character was not in the beta. The closed beta was over at this point. And then these two showed up a little bit later. So we've already seen this one, this episode. My bad for clicking on the first one. Again, after I do this video, I'll write down that I've watched everything underneath Victor. And everything will be watched, so I'll know where I'm at. But yeah, my bad again for, this is like the second day that I rushed into Tekken 8. Not prepared, didn't want to play any games. The ones that I want to play were played, or I can't play them. I really want to play Forspoken right now, but I can't, not until Friday. So I can't play it. And my friend played it earlier today and told me what they've done, and they got a bunch of trophies, and I'm like, oh, how lucky you. I can't even play it. So yeah. But this is one more video, very short, but it's going to show a bunch of characters. I'm going to watch it and then I'm going to pause it because I kind of want to see this video. So we'll do a full watch and then I can pause it. But apparently the Return of the Legends, because I've already watched this, I kind of know who's already in there. I've been teasing everybody that my Elisa did not show up and I'm freaking out, but oh, it's too late now. I clicked. It's over now. I was supposed to right click. These are all the characters we've seen in the closed beta. And now we got Yoshimitsu's here. Steve. Yeah, so we got a lot more characters. Oh, so he's back as well. The new one from Tekken 7 is here as well. Yeah, the bears are the bears. Athena. She's got that dude's powers. Oh, yay! There's my girl! Yeah, I know she's already there now. This must be her ultimate. That's an ultimate move. It's gotta be. Devil Jin's gonna show up. Did he get a glowy laser hand? He got a glowy laser hand? What? So yeah, back when I seen this video, I'm like, yes, my Elisa is there. Volume 2, November the 2nd, November the 12th, coming soon. Huh? So yeah, I'm glad I paused it. So these we've already seen, and these we've already seen. These were in the closed beta. And then they almost doubled it. Oh wait, no, she was there. These three were here too. My bad, I didn't even see them, but they were right there. I thought they had them all on the list, but they were here. So they got definitely less than half. Yoshimitsu's new, Steve. Man, what is his name? He's the Russian grappler, grappling wrestling style. Dragunov. Dragunov is exactly the name. I got a 4-letter clue and that's all I needed. Dragunov. Then we got Leo. Then we got Kumai and Panda. And then we got he was the new awesome with the wind style. Again, he reminds me more of Tekken, a Street Fighter character. But he still had that sweet low sweeping thingy that he did, didn't he? And a cool grab and stuff. I seen the pros play as him. I never want to play as him. And I can't think of his name either. Wow, that's rough that I'm not remembering these really strong, good characters, especially Dragunov. Dragunov was... If I had to fight a strong Dragunov, I would struggle. Shahim? Rahid? Shahim is my guess, but now I don't know. Then we got Zafina. And then we got Lee. Skip that one, and we're gonna go straight to Devil Jin. And then yes, Elisa looks a lot older. Her hair is down, and yeah, she seems like she's aged quite a bit. But then again, like even Paul and Law, they look a lot older. It feels like a bunch of years went by. Everyone seems older. But Elisa's a cyborg. Would she age? I'm not too sure, but she changed in this one, so she seems a little bit older as well. But again, with my Asuka, knowing every single move that she can do in Tekken 7, and then stepping into Tekken 8 and going, oh well. I wonder who is the cast. So this is going to be the cast. This is going to be who we're going to have to play as, and probably a little bit more. Hopefully a little bit more. But I wonder who they're going to throw in for DLC again, because again, I never had a chance to play as Julia. And I never had a chance to play yeah, you're wondering for the November 12th. Ah, okay. I thought you meant for like the game. It's going to be them plus more, but Yeah, there's quite a few people that was like locked behind DLC in Tekken 7, and I mean I know why they're doing it. They made money off of that, right? They truly did. Just they didn't make any money off of me because I'm not paying money to buy a fake character. But I wish I could have played as them, because I would have loved to try Julia out. If I could have been good with Julia, I would have had a stronger than Paul character. With absolutely devastating wall game and some horrible low to mid, low to high stuff. Yeah, I remember Julia being quite strong, but then again, I had to get the DLC characters and I never got them. But then again, I might not have liked her. I might not have liked the style. I learned to like Elisa to the point where I'd rather play as Elisa than Asuka. Even still after Tekken 8, I'd still rather play as Elisa. But at least going in the closed beta test with Asuka. So again, I'm thankful that I got in the closed beta test. And yes, the gameplay is much faster. I fought against Mal, who you've seen me beat up Mal all the time in Tekken 7. Well, I didn't beat up Mal in Tekken 8. So the aggressive playstyle is very, very dangerous this time around. And a simple low sweep isn't just gonna save you any. Yeah. So I got away with Asuka in Tekken 7. You can, because it's up to you if you want to say, yeah, I still want to fight you, even though I'm only going to be able to fight Elisa. Or if you're like, why don't you just save up all that energy for Tekken 8 and let's get Tekken 8 as soon as possible. I don't know how you're going to do it, but let's get Tekken 8 as soon as possible. Let's not wait till 2015. When did they get Tekken 7? I wrote it down. Let me confirm this again. I wrote, oh, this is my Tekken 8 stuff. So my Tekken 8's above Tekken 7 now. I started Tekken 7 in June 2021. June 20th, 2021. And Tekken 7 came out in, was it 2015? And I think it came out in the middle. So no matter what, it took me 6 years until after Tekken 7 came out when I got Tekken 7. I really don't want to wait 6 years for Tekken 8. I don't even want to wait a full year. Now, it's not up to me. It's up to my heavenlies. I want this game badly, but if none of my heavenlies hits any buttons and they don't talk about it, then I guess we're just not going to get Tekken 8, and we're just going to fall behind, and it is what it is. But I would really like to get Tekken 8 as soon as possible, and I could really put in some time and effort. And again, like, I didn't do this in the closed beta because I wanted to actually test it. And me testing a bunch of characters by button mashing, I personally didn't think that was going to be right. So I played as my character and I tried everything that I can do, the moves, the wall breaks. I even did the wall splats. Wall splats seem very different in Tekken 8 than it does in Tekken 7. I wall splatted almost sideways to a wall, and the can flipped you up and stuck you on the wall, and I was still able to do a full blizzard combo, my wall finisher, and it still hit you completely. So the wall sticking stuff seems to work if you could stick them, but there's no wall carries except for the stuff that I found with my Asuka, because I knew her. And the wall break worked just fine. I dropped it because I did it in Elisa combo. But I'll always laugh at that because it's just like day 3 is when I finally busted out Elisa. I did 2 days without ever once tapping into Elisa mode. Day 3, I bust open a wall. I'm like, here it goes. And I drop it for an instant Elisa combo. So yeah, anyway, I had a great time with Tekken 8 closed beta test. Everything seems to work very fine. All the characters are very strong, so as I already said in my latest video was from, getting your character from Tekken 7 to Tekken 8. If you're Asuka, this will be perfect for you. But I'm going to assume that the same stuff still carries over. Like 3 or 4 of your moves your very strong key moves are going to be gone and changed into the heat engager thingy. So if you hit somebody, if it's blocked, nothing happens, but if you hit somebody with it, you'll then tap into your heat mode. There's also a button that everyone has. For me, it was 2+3 for Asuka. It's probably the same for everybody. It's probably 2+3 for everybody. I set it to L1. Because that's also, Asuka has a bunch of moves that are that, but I never use them. I don't play Asuka very well. But yeah, that's the heat, like, burst into it, and you burst into your move. You lose a little bit of your heat bar to get into that mode, but it's a perfect down slam to continue a wall carry. Which, all you have to do is just watch my videos, and you go watch it and see exactly what I'm talking about. Please watch those videos. And if you're Asuka main, well, then you're gonna absolutely love what I've done with those combos, because they work. They're real. They're not fakely made up like I was doing in Tekken 7 when I first started going, I can do a 10-hit combo. 2 Blizzard combos will never hit anybody. So that's not such thing as a 10-hit combo from that, you fool. But yeah, I've come a long ways. But yeah, I think anybody, even a beginner, can play Tekken 8 now. I really do. You could really pop in and play. Again, they've always had this little like helper mode, but this little helper mode, you're able to fight with it now. You're able to just turn on that mode and fight, and then see how it goes. If you see, it's going to show you similarities on like how to launch people, and then like what to do after a launch. So you're supposed to see that and then go, oh, I kind of want to do that. How do I do that? Oh, it's down forward 2 with this character. Oh, cool. And then you try the moves. So here's hoping that Tekken 8 is a little bit more. Again, 6 years later after Tekken 7, it's no wonder I didn't get any new people show up and want to fight me. And they were 6 years into Tekken 7. Why would they want to fight a beginner? If they had any sense, they'd be like, yeah, I'm not going to fight you. I will instantly obliterate you. And they would totally beat me. I can't fight somebody who's been playing Tekken 6, 7 for 6 years. Yeah, so either way, I have hours to talk, don't I? Oh my goodness. I'm gonna need music, or I'm gonna have to pretend to play Tekken 7, and I don't want to. I don't want to play Tekken 7. At all. I know what I can do, but should I do it? That seems like a terrible idea. You know what? No, I'm gonna do it. I have to. I have to. Go to my channel, view my channel, thank you. Close out of this. Oh, we don't need to hear me talk about my my 8-year anniversary. We're coming up to my 9 one, so. Whoop. Down to series or down to fighting games? No, it'd be easy to go to the series. Let's just go to my series. Check out my channel. It has a full series of games. Full series. Do you like Mario? Do you like Donkey Kong? I just started that. You like Kingdom Hearts? Portal? Yeah, they're all there in full series. All of the Dark Souls and anything like it is there. That's why there's 187 videos in that. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that anymore. Done. I was only teasing. Hopefully nobody ran away when I started joking. Here's Tekken. Ooh, I haven't done the new Street Fighter game yet. Ooh. Yeah, so I've done the originals. Tekken 1 all the way to 7. Street Fighter 1 all the way to 5. Dead or Alive 1 to 4 or 1 to 5 as well. Or 6. How many Dead or Alives are there? It feels like there was a lot. Anyway, let's go straight to my Tekken series. I don't want to click into it. Oh, I did click into it. Drats. I meant to click on the thing so I could see this video and then scroll down. Yeah, and this video, the video that I'm doing now will show up underneath this. Anyway, oh, no, I have Tekken 80102. Ah, that's what I was doing wrong. All right, scroll. Oh, don't have to. Okay, so I'm gonna mute myself because you're gonna hear me talking like I'm doing now. I do commentary, so. What I'm going to do is quickly zoom into the fight. I was doing the guide here. Was this my guide? Or did I do my guide day 2? Can't see anything. Go back to default mode. No, if I did my thing, there'd be a thing right here. So yeah. Flowers, you take care. Man of many names. I'm so curious. My bad. I thought I did my guide day 2. Are you kidding? I did a guide on day 2? Am I insane? I'm insane. Day 2, I learned a little bit of the combos. I went in going, I watched a bunch of alpha combos of Asuka. None of them worked. Not a single one of them worked. But they gave me an idea. Oh, look at me doing one of my combos. Oh, I changed the button. You see me hitting the wrong button? Yeah, anyway. Look how easy it is to can to forward, hold forward 2, 3. It's so much more easier. Now that's the weaker combo. That's by the way, that's the weaker combo. That's only 93. You can do 94 always now. And I still have, yeah, and I said I can still do it. So if you've noticed, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any of those combos. So I think the bar that I have on is correct. In a combo, it's a normal one. Now I heat engage now. And then if I were to do a thingy and a dash, it'll just use up the whole rest of the bar. And it's gone. So I'm thinking I cannot extend that combo anymore with a heat dash. You don't fly up in the air and I can't just like keep comboing you. Unless if you launch somebody, then you instantly slam them down and then you do a heat dash. But like I don't know, that seems like it's wrong. That doesn't seem like that's how you're supposed to do the combo. I could be wrong though, but what was I doing here if I'm not doing the whatchamacallit? Oh, didn't try to. Wait, what am I doing here? Am I trying to find the enders here? I'm trying to seek ahead to see what I'm doing. Oh my goodness, yeah, so these are the 2 new things. That would be the strongest opener ever. Is the launch and do that hard kick, and then you can pick them up in Tekken 8. It seems like it's way too strong. So this is that trip. Oh, I'm just messing around with a counter hit. Same ender, weaker ender there. So I could do 100 and 102 damage now with that. Yeah, because I'm doing the wrong. Down back 4-3 is not the stronger ender to get someone to the wall. It's not. It's a 2-hit and it's most likely always confirmed, but there's a 3-hit that's stronger. But yeah. It's 93 with in Tekken 8. I'm talking about me. I'm trying to compare Tekken 7 and Tekken 8. It was around here when I realized, oh, Tekken 8 and 7 damage is exactly the same. Oh, why do I have June's... Why is my logo so low? Is that my logo for this live stream? If that's my logo for this stream, I'm gonna... No, my logo's up at the top! Why is my logo so low? Oh my goodness! I don't believe what I'm seeing. Yeah, my bad, everybody. My logo's up here at the top of the screen. So... yeah, I don't know why my logo's right there. That's the worst spot to have it. It should be right underneath of this. Listen, I was testing things, all right. What am I talking about? Get too fixated on the heat system and forget to play Tekken. Then yeah, I mean that's just common sense, right? Don't focus too much on this brand new heat system. Practice it and go, these are the things I can do, put it in your mind, and then start playing Tekken again. I was like, oh yeah, I have a heat mode. Oh, I could hit this button, and I got punched in the face 10 times. And I'm like, why am I not able to fire off my heat mode? Because Mal kept kicking me in the face, and I couldn't enter heat mode. Yeah, that happened in the battle. I totally got kicked in the face a bunch. I seem to be talking a lot and standing around though, aren't I? I know I'm talking because I needed to talk and get everything out. Am I crouching? Oh, I'm showing how good I'm showing how good the game moves so much better than Tekken 7. It does. It absolutely does. Everything is just sharper, better, faster, accurate. Everything. Counter hit back 4. There's a stronger combo for that. I could do a stronger one. I learned that I can't do my back forward to forward hold forward 2-3. I tried over and over and over, and it missed constantly. There's a little bit stronger. 83. That's a little bit better. I did my up forward 3 to extend the combo a little bit further. This, I think you could do with my stronger ender as well. Yeah, this I could not get that to work. I tried and I tried. I also failed a lot in the Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 video, but eventually I got it, and I'm just like, I could not do that in Tekken 8. Like, I just couldn't happen. Am I still trying to get the? Yeah, I'm trying to find the better ender because there was no. My enders were strong, but it just wasn't enough. I was trying to do the wall rising here. Promotional match. Who am I fighting? Am I actually fighting somebody? I'm fighting an Azucena. Okay, this is my fourth match. This is my fourth and final match against a player, wasn't it? It was. I fought again. It was day 1. I fought 2 battles, and then day 3 I fought 2 battles. This is me warmed up with my Asuka. Let me turn this up. +2 only. Plus -3. Yeah, so I'm trying to get people more around my level. Yeah, because I fought a dude who was so much stronger than me, it wasn't even funny. But again, they could join my computer, my game system. And I could fight anybody at any strength. Like, what's happening? The new character that I knew nothing about. I am 9th Dan? 9th Dan or 10th Dan? Am I a Q? I could be a Q. I mean, I didn't level up at all. The game told me I was a beginner. Like, can we have coffee versus tea? Yeah. Oh, nice joke. So everything's nice and quiet. I turned down the audio. This girl handles. Okay. Again, I'm trying to test out this. Ooh, it was a good running mid, but point. Okay, I got my mode. That low is gonna always happen. And I went low again, so... I had my glowy hands, so... Naniwa Gusto was activated and ready to go. Ah, that low. Very strong. Yes! Now I did the weaker one! That's the old Tekken 7! There's a stronger one! Come on, me! Strong launch. While rising again. +2, 1 + 2, 1 + 2 again! Dead. It's dead. Mid to mid again. Yes, I am a beginner. Yes, I am a beginner. I am. I know I am. That low. So they're learning that they have that low to. Nice. I was trying to hit her with my move. That's a very long launch. It's very strong. Oh, I dropped it. Wow. Try to do a big attack. Try to do a. I was going for a big punch there. What a combo. I think I was in plus frames there. Block. Ooh, low. Got out of it. Ooh, now normally I get caught with those. Oh, no, there you go. A lot of people fire off their rages. A lot of people fire off their rages. I didn't even see the health bar. And I didn't even see they were in rage. I didn't see. I forgot. I keep forgetting about the rage system. I do. Tekken 7. So much that no one fires it off. No one fires it off in Tekken 7. Now, there, you saw that low again? What? If she does it again, watch what happens. Low. Blocked. Over, if you do it over and over again, the third time I'm gonna get you. The third time I'm gonna get you. Blocked. Okay, now there, I'm testing their lows. Oh, that launch got me again. Uppercut is so good. Dead. Absolute punished. Yes, I was gonna wall. I was gonna put you to the wall. And have your coffee. I'm first Dan. We made it to first Dan, everybody. I'm fighting. Okay, second Dan. Are they actually going? I made it to first Dan. Yeah, go me. They used to go 9, 8, 7 down to 1, and then you go back up. To 9. And then they changed it. Figured out. Yes, they do. Her uppercut, I think, is a lot more range than I know. It does, and it is. It's a beautiful long range launch. There,
Nice,
that
I
low
tried to
to
do
high. I didn't. We'll see how many. I was already blocking and waiting.
Uppercut again, okay.
There's my. So that was a proper engage. I didn't lose any of my bar. Chip damage. Ah, I messed up there.
I got her.
So
Oh,
I
didn't kill
thought
her. tried
I
to kill
had her. I thought I
was
kicked
gonna
her
kill
and that would have
That's
defeated
why
her. I was off
went
by
for
that
the
much
kick, I didn't go
damage.
for the block.
So I'm gonna win,
still
don't
gonna
worry.
live, right?
You know what I'm going to do, right? You know what I'm going to do. I'm gonna use my heat engager mode. And that was blocked. So, back one. Back one. A lot of people are so aggressive that they're falling for that. And I know I wasn't gonna use my rage. There, at least I blocked it. Ah, I did the weaker one. I didn't. Oh, I misengaged the, didn't get the right distance for the wall. Just survived the kick missed. They just survived that, the kick missed, so... Do I lose here? Or, I'm ready for that low high? I got the low. If they would've did it one more time, I would've gotten them. I would've gotten them. We're both so aggressive pointing. There you go. Now I got my 90 watt gusto. Ready. I was ready for that. I went into that mode. Let's stop it right there. I went into the mode because I knew I was gonna get him. This is like an armor. And if you go into the mode, I went back that much. So there, watch how much my blue bar drops. Boom, I hit you, but it goes down that much. If you hit for me, it's 2+3. If you hit into that mode, like what I do for combos, you lose that much of a blue bar. But if you hit the down back 1-2, forward 1+2, sidestep 2, or what is Asuka's other? Oh, down 2. That's the other one. Down 2. Her that long range elbow. That's very good in Tekken 7. You have the down back 3 or down back 4. Down back 3. Down back 3 to do with the low poke. And then you just do down 2 for a long range mid poke. Very long range for both of them. But yeah, if you enter into the gauge and you do, for me, I do that for a combo, you lose that much heat. But I knew I was going to hit them.
She got me again.
Yeah, so they're going to hit me with a...
right?
I'm not going to die, no. Like, everyone's firing off their new finisher because it's safe now.
Over and over and over.
Yes, I didn't know that they were safe. I did not know they were safe. So I'm gonna fire off my mode again. She's ducking. She was ducking. Yeah, won 3 rounds and all. Gotten better.
I destroyed her with my heat finisher.
My heat finisher. I was ready for it that time. They were ducking, so I knew mine's a mid.
Just all heat finishers.
Yeah, so very good, me.
I won 2 in a row.
Yeah, I won 2 rounds in a row. So I won the full set, the 2 sets. That's 2 out of 3. It's cool that we have 2 of my logos on at the same time. So I was running up and down, testing stairs and stuff too, testing the walls, and I just wanted to give this day 3 a bigger test because I was just curious. Oh, me looking at all the characters. So I was looking at all the characters. Everyone looks beautiful. You could change their clothes too. I changed to their other outfit, and then they saved their outfit. So I was pretty happy to see that. I chose that outfit, did I? So am I doing the boot? Yes, that's the new one. So anyone
I got my moves now.
Anyone who was like, you kept talking about this thing. Can I not go back? Back. Can't hit space anymore. So space doesn't work anymore to play and pause YouTube videos. It's broken now. But yeah, the new setup. Boop, boop, boop. Forward 3+4, and it does that. 65 damage.
Now.
Yeah. Trying to learn. I'm 53 instead of 50. There. That counts.
I have to hit you while you're in the air with this to
But it
make
doesn't work.
happen.
So I'm wondering if
can't,
this is
like-
where I decided to try to do the combo. Yeah, it works only there. When I tried to do that at the end of a combo, it does not work. Yep, and it did count as a 2-hit combo. What am I? I didn't hold forward. Okay, so I'm not holding forward here.
I'll get it this time. Yeah, so it doesn't
Ah,
launch. It doesn't.
it doesn't-
twirl launch.
It's
I
not
feel
twirling.
like something
No.
is off.
Yeah.
I do love how I nailed the last person I fought.
With that move, yeah, me too. I'm glad I hit them with that move. I had to change character because she moved so much it threw me off. Okay, here's where I'm testing all of the walls. I thought I tested the walls at the llama stage too, but I was also seeing the reaction of the people in the background, the damage to the police car and stuff. Yeah, I was just testing out everything at the end of the day. I practically finally figured out my Asuka, and I finally got the wall damage. This is day 3. How come I'm not on the llama stage? I must have day 3. I must have been really messing with. I'm trying to do a much stronger combo here. Was it day 2 that I found? Because I thought I was like messing with all of these things, and then I eventually found my combo on day 3, but it was day 2. Seeing all this wall rising stuff. I'm gonna go to day 2, everybody. After the fight. I did a 5-hour live stream. Yeah, that's wild. Is this me fighting? Yeah, this is me fighting Mal still. Then I was fighting Xiao, and then I stage. There we go. I feel like my brain is remembering that at the end of the thing. Still doing the weaker combos. I wanted to get stronger than 82 damage, so I thought I did day 3. It is day. Why can't I find what I'm looking for? Day 3, I went through. This is weird. Trying to do something there, clearly. Oh, I got the. Well, my brain is. It looks like at this point, I was trying to find the combo.
So it's 112
I could do 115 at this point.
below and guaranteed to pick you up.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find it.
Image. Oopsies.
There, this is it.
I pasted my.
This is-
I pasted my my tweet. Okay. This is 83 damage, and it's not down back 4. Let's try to do that at the end of War, shall we?
I went too far, so I found.
I would love it if this would work. This would.
This is a 3
totally
hit.
wall splat, but it's 3 hits.
From Tekken
It's
7,
not
I
gonna
knew
work.
this. I assumed it was gonna work. 3 hits is too much, right? There's that. There's this. I extended the combo to the maximum.
Oh my goodness! We finally broke 82 damage!
Yeah.
It took forever, but we got it! Oh!
Yeah. Who would have thought that that combo, that ender, that's all I did was I changed the ender to that which is in Tekken 7. It's weaker than down back 214, but that doesn't exist in Tekken 8. And it's also back 243 is way too slow. If you do a lot less buttons, you can hit somebody with it, but that combo was so extended. I assumed the 3 hits was going to miss as well, but it didn't. But I believe the down back 4-3 is stronger than the back 2 1 plus 2 4. Yeah, I believe it is. So the moment I get Tekken 8, I'm gonna try to get all my combos down to this combos. All my combos are gonna have that ender, but then I'm gonna try every combo with the down back 2 4 3 ender, so that I can stick you to the wall. And if those hit everybody, then I'm gonna start learning that one. So I struggle with that one, because if you hit down back 2 4 3, for some reason something always messes up for me, or I miss the 4. So the way I do it in Tekken 7, nail it every time, is to just slide my thumb from 2 to 4, and then that's the only way I can make it work in Tekken 7. Again, in Tekken 8, I could just nail a can to a forward 2 3 every time. In Tekken 7, if I played it right now, 94 damage, beautiful, beautiful. There's my strongest combo. I just did it. Now I was so close to the wall, it still worked, but I could take a step back or two, and then I'll get you from a 8 by 28 stage and one or two steps back. Now I'm trying to combo. I'm trying this new ender because I want to make sure it hits everywhere. Too close. Do I step back for this one? So that one's still a little bit tricky timed, but again, me talking and being live, I would fail something that I wouldn't fail any other time. It's wild that I failed it, but I could not get the back 4 knee counter combo to work. Back 4 and then forward 2 3. I could never pick that up to do a full wall carry. I don't know if they're gonna patch that or if they already patched it, because it's another way for Asuka to counter into something. So they may have patched it, because Asuka's got a lot of ways to counter into a full combo. And again, I think is it the weakest one? Is that like a 79 damage one? The old ooh, yeah. I'm like, what am I doing? I defaulted to down back 4 3, yeah. No, just back 2 4 3. My bad. Again, I'm probably trying to test out this move.
Yeah, it's just a little bit quicker, I think. So
yeah, I was trying to look at the timing. I'm pretty sure down back 2 4 3 is too slow. I think it's gonna drop every time on these full extended combos. It's still that's 79. That's Asuka's weakest. Again, I'm doing more moves, and without those burst modes, Asuka just doesn't have a way to stick somebody to the wall. So yeah, I finally learned a much stronger move than down back 4 3. So now finding this back to 1 plus 2 4 is exactly what I'm like. Yes, okay, so this is now my new. I'm gonna have to learn this. Again, Asuka is doing every time you see me do my moves now, unless I'm forced to do a 2 1 2 or the 2 1 1 plus 2 in Tekken 7 if you're still there. If I do my move, it's down back 1 4. It's at the first I'm just like, it's so different and it's super slow. It's gonna drop, and it doesn't. It seems to work for every other single thing. So I'm gonna show it again. It's down back 1 4. Yep.
I hit 1 plus 2 first. 1 plus 2, back 1 plus 2 was that, yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Shame on
back
me.
2. Back 2, then 1 plus 2. There you go. Now I did it right.
So it's 90
Nice.
or 92. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
90.
Wait, did I do the weaker combo?
Shame on me.
No, that's the stronger combo. Oop. Yeah, no, that's the strongest combo.
So it's 90
90.
or 92.
92 probably for the
interesting.
counter
Okay.
hit, probably. It might be for the counter hit. But yeah, that's a 90, and that's not counter hit, I don't think.
90. Shit. I hit 1+2 first. 1+2, back 1+2 was that, yeah. Shame on me.
Yeah, that's not a counter hit. That's a normal hit, not counter hit. Counter hit will do 92? Ooh, go me. Again, that's a harder combo to do. That's so much weaker.
89, 90. Okay, it's one damage.
Yeah.
more. I wrote down 92 because I remembered the other number from before, didn't I? It's 90.
Yeah. 92.
Okay.
Okay. Again, I'm writing down numbers as I'm
Let's just
learning
do,
these counters and these combos. So I'm getting all my
down,
numbers
back.
all.
Range. The three is always going to be too slow. It's too much time. But that is a stronger combo. That is what I kind of did. It's back 243.
Yes.
Yeah, back 243 is my other Tekken 7 one, but
It always misses on everything except the down back 1-2 in Tekken 7 is one less hit. Because this game is a little bit different. I'm hitting you like 2 more times in a combo, so it's extending it every time too much. And making your combo smaller to fit a down back 2-4-3 is just going to weaken you way too much. Did I just go straight into the rage? Or am I trying to do an up forward? If I drop the up forward 3 here, am I failing to do up forward 3 over? Is that what's really happening right now? Oh, when I'm scrolling, it's scrolling over my screen. That's hilarious. I didn't realize that. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Do I have to have my mouse onto the screen? Oh, okay. I have to leave I'll hide my mouse logo. No, that's gonna show that up. Didn't realize I was gonna. So again, the beta, a lot of people were testing the network stuff. There, I did it, but it's only 8 damage. It's so much weaker. What combo was that? That was that to that to that to going into the mode. So yeah, without doing any of the things, again, I could hit 82. That's way too weak to do a combo when I could guarantee to drop that ender and do a thing. I can do so much more than 82. Again, I'm trying to test with the old Tekken 7 combos as well. And it was just they don't match up.
Bothering me until they realize I'm not going to fight. And they'll
Yeah,
hop off the
so
machine.
I'll explain. In Tekken 8, the closed beta, I could hop onto a machine. It's like in an arcade. If I'm on one side and the machine, there's another machine attached to my machine, and if you sat in the other seat, you and I will always fight each other. But I don't think too many people understood that in the closed beta. If you want to fight anybody, you just go into just like you sit down and you just fight anybody. But people kept sitting in the machine and trying to fight me, and I'm like, no, I'm not here to fight. I'm sitting in this machine so I can be left alone. If you knew that, you wouldn't sit down to fight me after I said no to you 2 or 3 times. You'd be like, oh, he doesn't want to fight. He's in the machine trying to get his moves figured out. Day 3, and it took me to day 3 early on that I finally found a stronger combo. And then, which I tried to test it, I fought somebody who sat into my machine who was way too strong. And then I popped out, and then I did a search to fight somebody my level. That's how I fought the Azucena, my level, my ranking. She probably first Dan or second Dan or third Dan. But my level, right? That's around my skill where I was. And I won. I think I won. Lost 1 round, but won the 3, and then I won the next 3 in a row, and I didn't lose any rounds. That's somebody who was my level. Again, my Asuka, other than the forward punch, so forward 1-4 or back 2-1-4 is now a trip as well. And it was like a 1-1-4 or a forward. I think it's a 1-1-4 as well. I never mentioned this one because I never used that move. I think 1-1-4 is also another trip. It's the 3-4 really quickly in Tekken 7. Your Sacred Blade. you keep constantly doing Sacred Blade at the end of all these combos. And again, I'll always harp upon losing my cans there. Those were all cans before, now they're Sacred Blades. Yeah. What am I doing?
Yeah, anyway, let's try it.
Am I trying?
Yeah, okay. It
Nope.
actually hit,
Did not work.
but it's not a launch to stick to the wall.
It's not a launch. Doing the wall rising stuff? What am I plotting here? Oh, okay. I'm doing the stronger.
Oh, that might miss because it's that extra kick. Oh, I can't. I could try to step in, but I don't think it's gonna work.
I could try to step in a little bit more, but I gotta do it perfectly. I keep
Try it
defaulting
again.
to.
I gotta be really quick on that though.
I'm doing a strong punish to the 4.
I did it.
So
but,
you gotta
I
step
think
in
I
and
did
hold
that
back.
and not bad. Yeah, I didn't hit back quick enough.
So yeah, I'm gonna just turn me down a little bit. So again, almost every launch now you can really do.
That's what happens when you run.
Even a down forward 2 launch, you could hit a 4 at it now and totally pick people up. And because I'm doing this combo, everyone stops right in front of me.
I think it's gonna miss every time. I
Gonna
can
miss.
try
That
to
extra
go
kick
with
is
my
just
down
too
back
much.
4-3, but that also might miss.
I think that should hit because it's 2 hits. It's just too slow. That's all.
And since down back
I could tell by the range.
we're not getting that extra damage. It's 91.
That's 91.
I can do more damage. Because I lost the thingy. That was only what 92 as well. If that combo would hit, but is this stronger like this then?
Oh, I dropped the 4.
How
I am.
doing
That
forward
happened
punch?
so many times to me. I don't know what I'm hitting, but I'm doing a forward 1,
At a later date.
and it's.
Didn't you do that? Didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I defaulted back to my 2 days worth of that combo failing to the newest one I need to learn now.
I tried to step in. I tried to step
I
in.
didn't.
tried
I
to
hit
wait
forward. I hit
in
forward
line,
once.
And then I tried to take a step in and I didn't. Okay.
Still didn't step in. Yeah. I've got so much time to wait in Tekken 8 now.
I keep defaulting. I keep defaulting
I-
to that
I-
move.
Yeah. So
it's
again, that's a Tekken 7 problem I'm doing. Man, you got so much time, it seems. Anyway, this is the closed beta test that I hope people watch.
It's weaker.
It,
How is
it is
that?
weak. Well, the 4 kick is stronger. Yeah, okay. So I dropped the 4, did the stronger ender, and it is weaker. No, I lost track of my numbers
I'm looking
again.
at the wrong numbers, aren't I?
Yeah, it
I'm
is weaker.
constantly looking at the wrong numbers. That was a 99 damage one.
No, it wasn't 99. It was 91. I got again. I was trying to just type down numbers, and I just wrote down like something with a 4 is 91. Without a 4 is 89, and it's just like what am I writing down? So yeah.
And was that 99 damage?
No, it was not. Not even close to 99.
Out of 4. Did hard kick to the back thing. Tekken 7.
Tekken 7. Ooh, I ran in. I didn't hit up forward.
I think I'm blaming my fingers for that one. I'm blaming my fingers.
Yeah.
I don't think my brain had it wrong.
So easy to step in and pick somebody up now. 1.
It's 91. Okay, it is stronger.
It is stronger.
I don't know what
So-
happened to something else, and I'm like, that's just weaker. I saw down and you got.
I know these moves now because I already watched my video back to see what my combos were, and I wrote them down.
Much stronger launch than this one.
Down forward too, but you can still do it.
And I mean,
Just gotta step in a little bit more.
But it's just a weaker version of that.
Of what I've just done. It should be 80 something down, right? Obviously. But yeah, you can do it. It's so easy to do. Just down forward 2 to 4, and then full combo off of it. Tekken 7, you would struggle to do that. 5. That's a lot. That's it. From a 91.
Interesting.
Wow, that's a lot of damage. But yeah, you can add a kick to almost anything, and you could also do that forward, hold forward 3 thing. And do that hard spin kick. Where's it 4? Forward, hold forward 4. Forward, hold forward 4. In Tekken 8, it's forward, forward, hold forward though. It's a different run now.
So this, I guess, a stronger version of this combo is.
Yeah, that I'm showing you now. It's forward, forward, hold forward 4.
Forward, hold forward 4.
And you can see how I if I would have did the moves, I would have picked June up there, but to get that launch
How am I supposed to pull that off?
while practicing, yeah, it's going to be really tricky to pull off in practice, and you got to nail that first part. And if you're off,
An approach. That's going to be a bit tricky, but let's do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna seek ahead because I know I'm just gonna try to attempt it.
There are 2 things I can do. I can test the other characters, although I will not know what I'm doing. Or I can start fighting a bunch of rando people.
And I don't want to. I never want to do that.
And should be in the beginning.
Day 3, and they are incredibly strong at this point. So this is probably that Lars fight. No, it's probably the Raven fight. He was incredibly strong. What rank was he? Warrior rank. I am first dan, or I wasn't even first dan. Beginner, whatever beginner was. Very, very, very strong. Raven didn't even come close to standing a chance. And then I fought somebody in my ranking shortly after, and then I was like, okay, yeah, this is a way more fair of a match because we're same level. But yeah, I gotta fill in a lot of time. Oh boy. You know, I should probably watch my guide back then. Maybe I can. An Asuka guide was Tekken. I cannot believe it was day 2. I am a mad lad to think that I can do a guide day 2. 1 day in, day 2 guide. I have to be absolutely mad. So yeah, this is a 28 by oh, it's a 28 by 20. Oh no, it's 28 by 28.
I because it's a long one. I think.
Oh, I was trying to do my combos. So
PlayStation 5, okay? That's what I'm on.
all the numbers are off too. So apparently the closed alpha test and the closed beta test, some of Asuka's moves were numbered wrong, or when I counted them, I somehow put the wrong number down myself. I was off by 1 number at a certain point, and everything was messed up at that point. And I was just like, I can't fix this, I'm live. And I said it out loud, so it's too late.
On this screen, or if I should do the moves and put them up here like so.
What setting are you on? Are you not at 1080p? My goodness, that was hard to watch. 720's blurry now, huh?
From Tekken 6, all of them from Tekken 7 and 8. And here's hoping that I got this set up correctly.
I didn't have it set up correctly, and Tekken 7 and Tekken 8 putting them side by side does not work.
But in
Yep.
Tekken 7, move 1 is technically move 3.
Yep.
It's this one,
And
which is the 1-1. And we should go here actually. While in Tekken 8, move 1 is
1-1.
technically move 13. So I have them written down in order. I will say like we're on move 5 in Tekken 7, and yes, it's the same as move 14 in Tekken 8. Okay, that'll make sense to you. Now again, this is only for Asuka, but also it may look like I'm skipping these, but I'm not. I will go back to them because I need to learn these. Really,
I do.
quickly.
I still do.
And that has
Wait, can I go back? Because I want to see them. Oh, I can't hit space to pause anymore. I don't know why. So yeah, down 2. is the move that you hit and your bar stays full. These moves here are the ones that your bars stay full. If you see the run-in thing, your bar stays full. Down back 1 2, but you have to hit these people first of all. If it's blocked, you don't go into the mode, but you got to hit them with the 2. If you hit them with a 1, you can confirm it and go into that mode. Sidestep 2, and then the forward. Oh, it's forward 1+2. It's not on screen.
Go back this. So don't also 18. One.
Scroll up.
The one.
Pause. Okay, so yeah. Forward 1+2. It's also cause armor in Tekken 7, still in Tekken 8, but it's also the rush. If you can hit somebody with that, this one almost should still count as a poke. But yeah, again, I've used this move in the middle of a battle, as in like I could catch people going high a lot, and that one ducks a lot, and it gets a lot of the Mishimas as well. I don't know if it's gonna work in Tekken 8, but yeah, that's a one. And then this, I hardly ever sidestep, but sidestep 2 is good. They're showing you the arrows too, because the arrows means that you can, in a combo, if you hit that move, if they're still in the air and you could hit them with any of those moves, you can hit forward, and then you'll dash. Instead of engaging the mode and then running across the screen, it's a little different than hitting them and then dashing, super heat dash. And it'll use up a bit of a chunk of your blue bar. But that forward, all the moves work with the forward. So any of those, 1+2 or down 2, down back 1 2, or sidestep 2. If you hit anybody in the middle of a combo, if you're already got the heat mode engaged, you could hit them with that and hit forward on any of them, and you'll still dash across the screen. You'll use up a little bit of your bar. Or wait, no, if you dash with the forward, you lose the whole bar. Never mind. If you hit that's right. If you dash, you'll lose all of your bar. Again, I may have had the setting wrong, and that's why I'm starting to think I couldn't do any of these crazy combos that everyone else was doing, because I may have had the heat mode in my options set up wrong. But if you have Naniwa Gusto, something seems off. Anyway, I'll figure it out. I may have had the wrong setting. I'm on the assumption that I may have had the wrong setting. Because every time I use my combo, the bar just depletes, and I'm like, oh, what, the bar is gone, now I can't do these moves. So somebody kept trying to fight me, but I was on the wrong machine.
Why are you eating chocolate bars, weirdo? Oh wow. I thought I set it so that it's like.
And I reset my settings the night before too by accident. I didn't mean to reset everything.
And then forward 3. My bad.
Did I leave at this point? Like I had to leave the machine and go on the proper one.
It's the same as well. That's number 31. Forward 3 hold. Yep, 32. How far must
So yeah,
go?
I tried to do the complete guide step by step, messed up the numbers. Somehow I wrote down the wrong number somewheres. Or I thought I copied it number for number.
I think I'm doing it right.
So yeah, I think Tekken 7, it might have like forward first, then downs, and then backs, and then the down forwards and down backs, and then Tekken 8 is like, nope. Now it's like ups and downs and lefts and then rights, and then it's a thingy, and that's why all the combos are out of order.
Gives you a heat rush. It's changed into a heat rush. I guess if you don't have a bar, it goes back to normal, but this actually activates the heat rush. And now there's like a new move attached to these as well. Oh, can I reset?
Where's my blue bar gone? You need Naniwa Gusto.
Oh no, it's not this one. I am so
No, it's not that one. It's forward 2.
3+4 is the new move.
That's an auto.
She gets her
That's
glowing
auto.
hands, which is the Naniwa Gusto.
Yeah, that's auto though.
And it's an automatic Naniwa Gusto. So this is her
yeah.
kind of stance, by the way. It changes a few of her moves.
Oh, good. I'm glad I'm talking about this. This is the stuff I couldn't explain in Tekken 7.
Something, it goes away, but her hands glows like this. This is not the rush heat gauge. This is not the heat.
This is not heat gauge.
This is her thing. So yeah, figure I'll mention it. I may have to go through this again, but through the Tekken 8 style, because it's all over the place. Yeah.
It is. So I copied Tekken 7, then beside Tekken 7 I did all the Tekken 8s, and all the numbers are just, oh, not even close to in order.
Forward. While standing.
While rising, I should start saying. Because there's like a side step and
Forward 1-3. I wrote down no, it's gone, but no, it's actually here. I think the thing that I was watching had a whole different moves, and I think the closed beta test has different moves now.
I think so too, but I also was off by one number.
Is right here, although it's number 71 in Tekken 7. What? Okay.
Yeah.
That's wild. Forward 1-4.
There's gone.
Forward 1-4.
Oh, Ken. Oh, Ken. Whiplash the Sacred Blade.
27 as it should be. Forward 1-4, everybody, was one of my moves. It was a can.
Yeah, it's gone now.
Very strong forward
My beautiful can is gone. Sad face.
So I've lost one.
Oh, if I right click, you can see the pop up on the right click. My bad, everybody. I keep missing my touchpad.
Wow, it's supposed to be a punch
I right click more than I left click.
to can, and it's gone.
Yeah,
So I've
it's gone.
lost that.
So to me, losing, this is day 2. I was so shocked that I lost can. Day 3 I got over it pretty quickly. I know if I got it back, we can do more damage again, and I could stick you to the wall with many moves. This can sticks you to the wall. And without can at the end of these combos, yeah, Asuka has like basically back to 1+2 4, or back down back 4-3. And that's really it. Even Asuka's hold forward 2-1, which used to send you flying in Tekken 7 and stick you to the wall, it does not work in Tekken 8. So Asuka has like only 2 moves to stick you to the wall. Or if you do again, you can do it in Tekken 7, but in Tekken 7 it's down back 1-2 at the end of a combo, but why would you do that? And you could do the same thing in Tekken 8, it's down back 1-4. It does stick you to the wall at the end of a combo, but it's so weak, and why would you do that? Why? It's a big risk to miss too, because it's pretty slow. So again, you can do down back 1-2 in Tekken 8 as well, but that's not an ender. All the enders were down back 4-3, forward 2-1.
Yes, but it changes into that.
I guess the original was forward hold forward 2-1. That's the original. Then they got creative with down back 4-3 or forward 1-4. Again, that used to be a can. And then there was, again, a weird one was the up forward 3, down forward 3, which was the up kick and then the very quick low kick. It was weak, and it's really oddly timed as well. I think you can only do it with the down back 1-2 wall carries too. The 2-1 1+2s were too much.
It used to just be. Now we're back
2+3.
It used to be just 2+3, but it's
But now it's taken over. Yeah.
2+3 does nothing now. So it seems, unless it activates my my mode now.
It does, but I turned, for some reason all my bars are empty, which means I must have turned it off by accident.
+3 mode. That would be interesting if that happened. Down forward 1-2.
Yeah, same.
Grab. Right. Let me see where we're at. Number 36. Yeah. So it was number 26 in Tekken 7. It carries over, and so does this one.
And that doesn't really stick to the wall either. I think I tried it once. Again, you gotta be super close to that one, and if you're doing that type of finisher, can't you not just do down back 4-3 and get more damage? I'm trying to remember what the whole setups were. I tried my best to find a combo to work. I found one, and then I finally Day 3.
Over, yes, from Tekken 7.
Got a better ender, and then did 1 more damage, and then that's my default combo now.
This is new.
Right, so it is new, but it's the same as... They wrote it down, or 3-4 really quickly.
3 plus 4.
Or just 3-4 really quickly.
It's the Sacred Blade one that we done up above. Okay, there's where number there's that one. Number 40 it is, not number 39. It's everything. My numbers are all off. So this one here, down 2, has changed. It's now a heat rush. If you
Did I turn off my heat mode so I could do all these combos without being rushing into a mode every time?
activate your thing by accident. Once it's gone, I could finally start doing.
Oh, there's no counter onto it.
Really?
They've removed the counter. They've removed the counter from it.
Anymore.
Nope, it's gone.
So not only has it lost its counter hit property, it also activates.
They also removed the down back 1-2 to keep a combo going. So yeah, they done it. They changed a bunch of stuff.
I did not realize that until I turned off the heat mode. So good to know that I'm doing this too, because I'm also
Yeah.
learning. I've lost a lot of my.
I'm still learning while teaching a guide.
Down 1 plus 2.
It was too soon to do the guide, but I'm like, this is my only chance.
Followed up with a beautiful uppercut.
Yep.
Can I do this? No, I think that's easily blocked. That took too long. Because I could change it up now. I think I got a cool move. Either way.
Yeah, well-
Down 3 plus 4. The can carries on, still safe, still good to go. In Tekken 8 as well. Yes. Down back 1. Yes. Down back 1-2.
Gain 90 by gusto on heat activation.
Also has that heat rush at the top right of the swallow vortex in that menu. That little purple blue symbol with a person glowing. That's the heat rush. So yeah.
Yes.
One of my air combos.
Right, I'm doing it now.
is
Gone,
now
failed.
gone. I can't. My strongest air combo, which any air launch.
I'm still. This is day 2, everybody. I was still all like, why? They took away all my combos. I was still in that mode. Day 2.
It's gone.
Day 3, I'm like, let's look at some combos. Let's do this thingy. Or I think I looked at the combos here. I think I was trying to do the combos day 2. But then I'm like, let's just forget about it. We have down back 1-4. Down back 1-2 is now down back 1-4. We lost all my enders, so we found down back 4-3 for an ender to stick you to the wall. Is there anything else? And that's what I found on day 3 was the back to 1 plus 2 4. And I'm like, hooray, we got it.
But it's a little bit slower. I
It's-
crouch and then I wind up and then I kick, so it may or may not work out well. It's probably the new setup for Asuka, and it probably might work.
It
out.
is.
I need to
It
test
is the new setup.
But that is the new move for Asuka. That's now the twirl.
My
not
computer
the
was still being super weird at that point, wasn't
They
it?
changed it to
Yeah.
a rush. So it's new. It might work out. It might not. We'll find out. Funeral.
Oh, my 180 combo gone. Gone.
For some reason.
Even if you try to in Tekken 7, if you do that and then forward 1 plus 2, you go right underneath of them. If you wait a bit, you can bash them, but they fly to the left instead of to the right. It's gone.
So as of right now,
It's just
my
gone.
180 combo's off the table.
All of them are gone from my beautiful Tekken 7 era of 180 comboing in some of my fights.
Worst case scenario, whoop-de-doo, I lost the 180.
Whoop-de-doo. I'm trying to like whatever, right? Like it was a cool thing. It's so unsafe to do.
Down back 3.
Yes, that's so nice. It's safe. That's the good one.
Do I even have that written down?
That's the poke. Like very safe. Well, it's not safe. It's a very good low poke.
Yes, it is. Okay, there it is.
And again, followed up with a down 2 in Tekken 7. So now you could low poke and then you could mid poke, and if they do anything stupid, you could counter off of that down 2.
Put you in the perfect place. She can
yeah.
still hit you from here.
So you can. It's the same in Tekken 8 as well.
I used to be able to hit you with low, and if you're gonna think to go low, and I bopped you with that, it was a good move. And if you did a move, I could counter hit you. But now it's
Yeah, I love how I'm repeating the same things I've just said.
utilities with these.
But yeah, she's kind of lost that utility because now you just like run in and it's like I still don't know what to do with Asuka for a 50-50. When you run in, what is Asuka supposed to do? I hope a guide comes out and be like, this is what Asuka is supposed to do. Here's your mid and here's your low.
Interesting.
And if they guess wrong, cool. But it looks like Asuka doesn't have a low launch. And Asuka only has a mid launch. So I'm guessing you're kind of trying to want to force people to keep ducking low with Asuka. And then when you run in, you want them to hopefully duck so you can do a 1+2. And then you could wall carry off of that. But yeah, I just all the times I ran in, I just did down back 4-3, and I got a hit in or or one hit in and then they blocked it. But yeah, I skipped those leg cutters.
For some reason, I don't see it quickly looking through my amazing list.
You can hit down now and go into crouching state with those. I think you can do it in Tekken 7 as well, but it's Asuka's supposed to go a lot into crouching state. Asuka seems to have a few more than Elisa, right? Elisa just has the wall standing 1+2, or
While standing.
do you have anything else that makes me want to remember that? But Asuka, she has wall standing 1-4, which she can follow up with a down forward 3, but she has a down forward 2 from a full crouch, which will hit you. But if you do a move, it's a counter hit to which she could then do a 65 follow-up combo off of that. And she also has a down forward 3, which can just send you flying away from her. But if you had a wall, it's a wall bounce off of that. So then you could wall bounce and then get to the wall and just do some more damage. And Asuka has, it's the same grab as Elisa now. Just down back 1+2 to do the grab. So Elisa has that as well. But yeah, I feel like Asuka has a little bit more crouch game than Elisa, and I don't want to crouch in front of people.
Yeah, carries over as well. And then now we're into
Tekken 6. Tekken 6.
Man, Tekken 7 and 8's list has changed a lot.
So much.
Nowhere's near in order at all. I'm at 52. Let's scroll all the ways back up. Down back 1+2 is new.
From Tekken 6, it's the exact same.
I said I've seen that move before, and I know I've done it with Asuka. And I said last episode when I didn't know, I think it's from Tekken 6. So yeah, I guess on Twitch's end it's dropping frames. On my end it's fine. Twitch just likes to have beautiful hiccups. So yeah, no worries. Who knows where you're gonna be loading in from, though, Flowers. So
my
yeah,
Twitch was
this is
acting
from
up at
Tekken
that
6.
point.
It used to be
Internet.
Down back.
Down forward, I think.
My stuff didn't save. It used to be down forward, but now it's down back. In Tekken 6, it was down forward.
I don't know why that's there.
Why did my stuff not change? I had the save. I don't know if it all saved. That's weird. Anyway,
has a low
I wrote
parry
down
effect.
more stuff. Because I know it is from Tekken 6.
A low parry effect.
I'm trying to help Flowers
again.
out since it's just Twitch's end. Back one, I believe, is still the same. It's number 30.
Again, the guide is so all over the place.
In Tekken 7. Welcome back, Flowers. Yeah, it's fine. It's just Twitch's end. One carries over as well. Same thing.
I wanted to fight against Azucena with that move.
Back 2-1. It does carry over, yes. Back 2-4.
Yep, it goes in a leg cutter.
Same thing. Back to 1+2.
So I can't believe my brain
it does not exist in this game. Because I think it's another move for later on, isn't it? Yeah, so what I think they did was they made it a combo.
Yeah.
And they just made it more longer.
Yeah.
That's
right. So in Tekken 7, they had back.
They removed the 2 hit and just added the 3 and removed it. So I'm assuming it's fine. I don't think back to 1+2. Unless
needs to be a combo. It doesn't.
Was Asuka's open hand attack?
No, it
Kinda
wasn't.
like what Paul does. And
No, it
I
isn't.
don't care if that move is gone because it was no good anyway. I never used it. And it actually might have been Asuka's open hand attack.
Oh, it wasn't.
I don't know if she elbowed. I think she did a big attack which sent you flying. And if it's gone, it's gone. I don't
No,
care.
I'm trying to get the
Now
Tekken
they
6
changed
thing
it
in my
to that,
brain.
So it's fine. That's fine.
It's so confusing to do a guide at day 2. Yeah, I'm watching back going, that's incorrect information.
So yeah, this one did carry over though from Tekken 7 as well.
7. What's the weaker
back
combo?
Three, absolutely an Asuka staple. People can use that if they wish. I do from time to time because it
From
kinda
time to
just
time, I
makes
don't want to
me
use
win.
it too much.
Back 3-2. Yes, it carries over. But now there's an 1 onto this, so this has changed. Now you can hit 1 and go into the Naniwa Gusto up there, as it says.
If you hit somebody with that, when you want to follow up with a
It's
79
kind of
wall
a- I
wall
wouldn't- if I
combo
hit you
damage.
with a down back 3, I won't hit you with a 2 and try to get into Gusto mode here. Why would I? Why
gotta do
would
the
I
wall,
when there's a combo out of this, right? So if I was in my mode, I can probably continue that.
You can, but that's about it though.
Let's try this. Yeah, I can. So that 91.
That was 62 damage with no wall.
Though.
Yes, it did.
Oh, I don't know how this Naniwa Gusto thing moves, but did you see how I continued the combo? It kept going.
If you do a
I
move,
can. I
one of
can
the
do quite a
Naniwa
few
Gusto
things
moves, it
with
also
this
gets rid of
move now.
Naniwa Gusto. That's why you can't keep
So,
doing these crazy
yeah.
combos that people
Anyway,
do
let's
in
get back to the
Alpha.
thing. Let's not get too
It
wrapped up
just
in Naniwa
disappears.
Gusto mode. Just know that back 3-2.
They did
does
like
carry
3
over. They
Naniwa
have the
Gustos
other
in a
one, but they can
row,
hop
and you
into
can't do it.
The mode again. I can only say this one time unless you can't hear me.
Oh yeah, Flowers is trying to help me out with the
So,
buffering, but I'm like, it's your
so,
end,
Where am I at?
and it doesn't matter if it
Down,
buffers on
back,
here because the video is
3-4.
fine.
Okay, this is what I've always been doing. This is my back 1, my back 3-4. My bad, back 3-4. Yeah, it carries over. This is actually number 45 in Tekken 7. We're at 60 here. That's wild. Oh,
This is
right,
good.
So this one carries over.
I use this in combat a little bit.
I don't see. So in Tekken 7, they had back 4 as a move. I believe
they got rid of it
They just removed
in Tekken
it in this
8.
game and just gave you the
And
full
made it-
string back.
Yes.
4, 2, 3. Which carries over, yes, but now as you can see on the screen, we have an 1 added to it. That is
Naniwa
the
Gusto.
good time to go into Naniwa Gusto because
Yes, that is a very good time.
You will do. So yeah, that now is the time for that one. That one makes sense, but that's the new thing that they added. It's number 66 and number 82. You'll see what's number 82 as well later on. Back 1 + 4.
Yeah, I'll never do these moves.
3. Oh boy, we
Not in a
jumped
real
some
fight.
layers.
Did we ever?
Back 1 + 4, 3. Okay, let's scroll
Yeah.
all the ways up. There we go. Back.
I don't know why I wrote the guide for Tekken 7 in order, and I just put the numbers for Tekken 8, but I'm going through
There we go.
Tekken 8,
Number
and now I'm trying to find it on the
62.
left
Yeah,
side in
so
Tekken 7.
we're
I did
gone
it
way back up
completely
now.
backwards.
Or my thing moved. Oh, actually, it's actually in order. Never mind. We were on number 46. Now we're on 45. Now we're on 46. Yeah. Anyway, it's this carries over as well. 2 + 4 is my L2, but now it's the move that I never do in Tekken 7.
I never do it. Yeah, it's
It's the weird
Why?
spin with the low.
why
And
you can
there's also a
do
follow-up 4 with it as well.
you can do this for a,
All it
some
does is
wall
turn
finisher,
people
I
around.
think, but-
Asuka does not have moves with people being turned around, and some
Yeah.
people have moves that if they're turned around they could do extra moves. So you
Yeah,
don't want to be
at
turning
least I
people
can.
around. Not that I know of anyway with Asuka, but yeah, those two carry over from Tekken 7. Now we're looking at back 2, 3.
has a kick has the
yes,
kick
this
parry
carries
effect. I
over.
never remember which one does what because I don't do these either.
Uh,
That's the has the kick
is
parry.
that Asuka's open hand attack there? That
It
looks like
is.
Asuka's open hand as well, but yes, it carries over. Ah, the new one that you saw me do just a moment ago. This or is back away, up away.
Or up
1+2.
forward.
Can ship damage on block.
Oh,
or
up forward is an actual
during,
grab now. Right, up
Nani
forward is a different move
It
now.
also
It's a
does
grab.
another thing where the character is
Up back
flinched
or
and
up
you can hit
only.
him again.
Up only.
So yeah, we'll get back to the Nani Augusto stuff in a bit. We got so much to go forward through. Oh boy, but that is new. That is a new move in Tekken 8. Tekken 7 never had that move. Yeah. Up forward too, yes, carries over from Tekken 7. Straight up grab if people are... If you block this, I don't think you get grabbed, so throw when hit from the front. Throw when hit from the front on the ground. I'm pretty sure if Jin blocks this, it's blocked. Yeah, it's just a block, so it's not a grab.
And I go to
so
-1,
just-
so I
just
lose
know
my
that That's
turn.
not quite the grab. Only if you hit somebody.
I don't
is it
like.
actually going to do that.
Oh.
Forward 3, yes. I actually nailed somebody live with that move.
Yeah,
that is a counter
absolutely.
hit. Person was coming in too aggressive. I nailed him with that. You know what I mean? I nailed him with that. It was awesome.
Yeah.
I know my
59 's so weak, though.
It was nice to be able to like watch somebody run in for my up forward 3.
Yeah.
Up forward 4 also carries over. This is
Tekken 8 has
Asuka's- it's
aggressive,
one of her
so-
stronger launches. Am I that rusty, really? I'm hitting forward,
I am.
aren't I not? No, I'm hitting forward, forward too. My default. I will. It's gonna be a
Day
very
2,
hard
and I
time
still
for me to get
default to
rid of
Tekken
down
7.
back 1, 2,
Day 3, I got a little bit
'cause
better.
that is the stronger move, and now I gotta get rid
Yeah.
of it. I gotta get it out of my system. if
How
I'm gonna
many
play Tekken 8.
hundreds of hours in
Anyway,
Tekken
my
7
bad. It's
doing
a
that
hard
combo?
habit to break.
Yeah.
Forward, hold forward 1. Yes. It's a beautiful plus move. Yeah, it is muscle memory, and it's because it's a stronger move. Why would you not use it, right? Why would you do this when you can do this and do more damage?
In a full wall carry combo.
That's 31.
This is weaker, but
That's
it's more
33.
damage.
It's
Oh,
already
it is actually.
stronger, and in the combo,
It's
it does
but
way
it's more damage. It's I think it was
So
weaker
yes,
in Tekken
force
7,
them
but the
to
full
do that,
combo
because
equals more because of the
do more
better
damage and I
enders you
win.
can do.
So yes, this beautiful move carries over from Asuka's.
She
with
lost
frames. It's
her
beautiful.
that rage.
Forward, hold forward, 2-1. This one has changed a lot. Yes,
Yes.
it's the same from Tekken 7. But now you get you slide across the ground.
And that's it. There's no wall
doesn't have
bounce.
that
There's
same
no
oomph that it has in
the
Tekken
wall.
7.
There's no
In
wall
Tekken
stick.
7, you fly across the air, not the ground. And I used to be able to use that at the end of many combos to wall spot
gone.
you at a wall. From a very far
Gone,
distance.
gone
And
away.
now it just drops. So sadly, one of my
Yeah.
longest air combos, which is really me.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yep.
Yeah, it's,
He
it's
bounces
just
off the
it's just no
ground.
good. It's no good now. I'm trying to get closer to the wall.
It's even if I could, I'm gonna
Is it
reset
close?
because
I reset. It's fine. It doesn't. I don't. It
I
doesn't
know
fly them
myself way
across
too well.
the screen anymore. Consider
No,
that
they
move
don't.
Gone.
Yes.
I don't think people are going to be using that move to do wall splats anymore.
Yeah, that used to be my
It's got
long
the
wall
same
carry.
moves, but different properties now. So sad that I
I
lost.
think
that
day
as
2 I
well.
was still doing 2, 1, 1 plus 2 as well, wasn't I? Yeah, I was.
Forward,
Oh, the
forward,
being
forward,
so
two,
stuck
three.
in Tekken 7, and then
This is
3 days
Asuka's
again. I
pickup move.
would love to have another 3 more days of Tekken 7.
That's how you pick up most of her
Preferably have like a
combos, so
practice
that
mode,
carries over, yes.
and be left alone
that didn't
online.
change.
Yeah, I'd rather a closed
Forward, hold forward, 2, 1
No,
plus
closed
2.
beta test select internet, whatever. I would like to just have like a practice mode,
so
training
yes, that
mode.
carries over from
Just
Tekken
be
7,
left
but
alone.
as you
And if I
saw,
want to fight people, I can go
you do
hit
an
the online and then
auto
search
Nani
online that
Augusto.
way. But
That was an auto.
yeah,
I didn't have the button for
Tekken,
that, it just
the other
does
one
it.
was really
So if
more
you
meant to
hit
just keep
somebody
fighting
with
people
it,
online. But I wanted to learn my
it
moves.
kicks
I
in
really
if
want to see
somebody
what they can
blocks
do.
it.
I wonder why my logo was so far down.
Oops.
Interesting, yeah. It's so weird to
somebody
see my
blocks it,
logo
you
that
don't go
far
into it.
down.
So you gotta hit somebody to go into that mode. But I guess it's there. It's an extra way to get into Nani
The
Augusto
Nani
again,
Augusto.
to extend your combos. By the looks of it, no wall combos. I'm not too sure if there's wall combos with Asuka anymore. I'm a little nervous about saying that, but I haven't seen very many wall carry combos that'll splat you to the wall. For the lowest was 79, and then it goes up to like 93, 94, and I haven't seen anything like that yet. And I haven't practiced or tested it yet, but we got to get there. Forward, hold, forward, 3. Yes, that carries over. Same thing. Forward, hold, forward, 4. Yes, that carries over. I believe it does the same thing in Tekken 7, but I feel like
it's easier to do in Tekken 8, but
feel
it's
like
still
we can wall parry off of this move now because it's faster. But I have to figure it out. I'll have to try to figure it out and see if that's actually faster or not. It looks faster to me, but it's got like the kind of it's got that tailspin kind of thing. So this says wall bounce or wall break, but I might be able to use this. But yeah, that's forward, hold, forward, 4, everybody. The new one, forward, hold, forward, 1 plus 2.
yes. Again, you used to be able to do that, but still do the
power up. It's a
the
bit- it
armored
gets
attack.
changed. This one is 75, also 82 or 83. I might have the numbers all wrong now. This is a new move.
Yep.
This is Asuka's new. You launch and get another twirl out of it, as you just saw there. Can I twirl twice? No, okay, maybe not, but I'll be able to test it, but not right now.
Not right now,
But
no.
it has the twirl that you can kind of launch people and continue your combo off of it. But it is new, and if you have your Nani move, Gusto, it's like a very huge air launch twirl thingy. So you might be able to do some cool combos with that move. once
Might
it's
be.
powered up.
With Dynamite Gusto.
Forward, forward, 3 has changed its look to forward, forward, hold forward 3.
Right.
You don't have to run. Apparently, when you run, it doesn't affect it now. That's interesting. Oh my goodness, they removed run from the game.
Okay, so
Forward, forward, hold forward is the new looking run move.
Yeah.
Oh wow! So run stuff doesn't do anything.
And that's
You
where I was
can't
messing
run
up
in and do your
fighting against
combo
Mel.
now. It's just a straight up. That's just a straight up stuff.
That was a 4 I did, not a 3.
Wow, I didn't realize they removed run out of the game.
It was a 4 me.
They made run like this. I didn't realize that until just now. I'm still learning. Tekken 8 is still brand new to me. But
Or
I
up
did
and
not
back?
know that was the case. Look at that. Wow. I never
Oh,
realized.
I
I'm
used to
glad
do up
tested
back
that.
3 all the time. Yeah,
This is new.
I did.
Forward, forward, hold, forward, 1 plus 2.
This is the that's the
It's
Elisa
a
attack.
crazy wall lunge twirling move.
Yep.
And can get powered up with Nani Augusto.
But that's my Elisa quick
I'm not too
attack.
Sure what it does,
And
but
Claudio.
It's probably stronger or something. We'll see it when we see it. But yeah,
Forward,
that also
forward,
gets powered
hold
up as
forward
well.
2 for
Again,
Elisa
Asuka has a
or
few moves that are
Claudio.
Powered up from this new Nani Augusto thing.
I was calling it a thing
Also,
still,
does
was
Nani
I?
Augusto mean wanted in one language, but I didn't think it was from that language, so I'm not too sure what it's.
Yeah, I don't know what it
translates.
translates to.
This was actually never in Tekken 7, but The key charge
You could
has
always
been
do it.
in Tekken 7, but has never been in the move list. But you can always do that. But now this is where it gets interesting. During the thing, you could hit 1+2 and do
So
ultimate
difficult.
tackle now. I have to hit I have to hit R1 and R2,
Yeah,
and now I can ultimate tackle. So this is
but it's
new
only
in
it's not
Tekken
the
8. Asuka
invincible
can do
R
it,
powered up
but it
one.
had
It's only a
to,
4 hit,
you
not a
had to,
5 hit.
Cancel. You have to hit down, forward, and cancel.
Yeah. Now it's just that.
It was
So
down, forward, and 1+2 over and over and over to cancel it, and then you could do ultimate tackle. Now Asuka just has ultimate tackle,
but
so
it's not the
way
true
easier to
ultimate
do
tackle.
in Tekken.
Yeah,
8.
you don't do 5 hits, you do 4 though.
And now, oh right, I did that automatically. But yeah, that's I've
You
done
would
moves
naturally
like
do that.
before. You cannot throw escape this once it happens and you get hit with it. But yeah, cool. That it's in her move set and it's now easier to do. So it's so difficult to. It's only,
A 4 hit though, not a 5.
5 hit too. It is a
Yeah,
little bit
that's-
different. The ultimate
is.
tackle was a 5 hit unblockable thing.
It
So,
was. You had to
they
definitely
changed up
be
a little
prepared
bit
for it.
because now it's a move by the looks of it. But that's cool. That's good to know that that's there. During Naniwa Gusto, this move is powered up. So should I tap into that mode now? It does this now. And in a combo, it spikes people to the ground and they flinch and you can hit them again.
If you catch them in the air in a combo. See that twirl?
So you saw how he twirled and hit the ground and had the feet up? You could combo off of that as
Yep.
well.
If you have Naniwa Gusto. Now with Naniwa Gusto, you really send them
That just sends
flying.
them flying. I'm assuming it's more damage and
it's
stuff too.
Same damage.
Oh, the while rising stuff. Or while standing. Is while rising in this game?
It's
or
while
while
rising.
standing?
It's
Ooh, it might actually be WR
while
from now
rising.
on.
Yes, it'd be easier.
Rising 1-4. That's Asuka's thing. I'm gonna show somebody that I think I may have found another cool thing out about Asuka's new move.
I think a lot of
titled it
people
Old School,
should have found this out
meets
by
New
now
School,
if they played as
or the
Asuka.
OG versus New School. I'll get down to it, but remember that because that's Asuka's staple.
Oh,
from
I'm
Tekken 7.
not
She
gonna
may
get to
have a
you
new
the
thing
old
in
school
Tekken
versus
8.
no school yet.
Just wanted
Aww.
to show you that and remind you that something's happening. While standing 1+2.
This is it.
This is new.
This is the. I couldn't explain this
is
in Tekken
Asuka's
7.
destabler, but in a combo. Okay, and now this also changes Asuka's thing. So you might get kicked or you might get grabbed. And with this new destabilizer, which the button has changed in Tekken 8, we'll get to that point.
Right.
You can now do 2
So
moves from
destabilizer
destabilizer.
is.
But we're not there yet in the guide, so we're just gonna move on from it. But just
Forward
know that
one,
while
forward
standing
1+3. Forward 1+3 is
you can do
destabilizer. I
it,
think
but
it
it's
is.
not in this
It's some
list.
weird. Or back
but you can still
1+3.
do it,
It's
right?
super
So
weird
just
now.
Remove the clutter again.
It's,
while standing 3.
Oh, look at me, Walk.
Also, maybe ruin me again. That carries
the
over from Tekken 7, yes.
Tekken 7 ruined me
Rising
again.
4,
Very good.
It is in this game, but there's 3 things I've learned or 4 things I've learned.
Tekken
It's
7
all
did not
4
have
moves.
that.
In Tekken 7, this move was never written down. This is not
Into
in
the
the
combo.
Tekken 7 move list.
But you can do it.
You can do it in Tekken 7. I did that
Yeah,
all the
so-
time. That is my low trick you to mid check.
Yeah,
And
that's a very
I
good.
hit Flowers with it many times. Flowers remembers that kick. It's a trick. I'm not gonna go low.
It's a trick.
Or I'm gonna hit you mid, and if you duck, I'm gonna hit you.
Yep.
It's a very good move. It's a very good tricky move. But yeah, that is not written in Tekken 7, so just remember that because there's a
And
few
neither
more
was
that's
all
not
my
written in Tekken 7,
strong
and I had
wall
no idea.
finisher moves. They were
While
never
standing
written down as
1+2,
well.
Yes, this does carry over.
It was
So, yeah,
86 damage and I messed up.
That's This is Asuka's strongest counter hit launcher move.
I did 86
You
damage
can
only.
Probably still break 100 and something damage in this game, like you can in Tekken 7. You can break over 100 and something damage with this counter. Now, how often are you going to be able to pull off this spinning elbow and counter somebody?
Yeah.
I haven't done it ever, I don't think.
But it can be
I've
done in the
shown
professional
combos, and
settings.
It's incredible
The
damage.
professionals get hit with that,
It's in this game as well.
not beginners.
Oh, and I don't know if in Tekken 7 you could cancel it. I never really tested it, but you could cancel that in Tekken 8, and that's a very good thing to
Yeah.
be able to
So
cancel
Asuka
that.
got a lot of shift in
So
the
pull
crouching state
trigger,
now.
psych people out and then do some stuff. I appreciate being able to cancel some big slow moves that are really telegraphed. While crouching 3+4 3.
Oh, it's my
or
spinny
for
kick.
me, R2,
Spinny kick
R2.
twice. Boop 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 boop. Yep.
Yeah, that carries over from Tekken 7. While crouching 2, this one is carries over from Tekken 7, and I believe it still has the counter properties. And my bad, last episode I thought, you know what, I was right, but the Tekken 7 updated and made this move weaker.
Yes, it
And
used to be
playing Tekken
65,
7
wasn't it?
now, the damage is 62. It used to be more.
Yes.
But I
It
think
used to
they
be
nerfed
more.
that move in like 5.0. So it does 62 damage, and in this game it does 62 damage as well. That combo
Exactly
string
the
that I
same
just pulled
damage.
off. But remember that combo string, because I think I can make it stronger now.
Yes,
with the
and
new
I
school
I
move.
definitely confirmed it.
Anyway, while crouching down forward 2, it still has that counter hit properties. Hoorah. Ooh, my move changed. So this one here, yes, carries over from Tekken 7. But,
Yeah, it doesn't do the move anymore. You
do
don't send them
that?
flying.
nope, I couldn't lift you up. Anyway, this move used to send you
Crouch cancel the
flying.
down forward too. Yes.
Now it doesn't send you flying. It just drops you really quickly and you just get back up. I'm not too sure
Yeah.
what they were thinking to do with this move. Maybe good at the wall, but as of right now, you can't get people away from you with that move. So yeah, we'll see how that move is going to be incorporated with other people playing this game, but it has changed. It does not push people as far as it used to now. Oh wow, so we're already down into the 10 at combos. Yes, that's the same. Yes, that's the same. And yes, that's the same.
Not gonna do them. Already did them before.
And now we're at 95 with the sidestep. This is another heat main gain Naniwa Gusto on heat activation. So my sidestep 2, a very strong Asuka moves.
Yes, it
I've
is.
just been watching all the move changes. Are you? Yeah, that's all that we're going to be doing until I maybe fight. Maybe I'll be fighting, who knows. Very strong move for Asuka. And now you gain, you enter into heat mode, and it also gives you Naniwa Gusto. Sidestep 2, yes. Sidestep 4, yes, carries over from Tekken 7. Something I've never done. I mean, if you're gonna sidestep somebody, you've always hit 2. I don't know why.
Yeah,
four
normally
is
you
there.
would.
Maybe it's just to throw.
Normally,
somebody
if you're gonna
off.
sidestep
I
it
don't
and
know
succeed,
if
why would you not hit 2,
Yeah,
right?
I don't know why. Anyway, it's still there. Approach
Yeah.
opponent. These are all the grabs. I've written them down as they're all the same, I think. One grab, yes. Oh, but in Tekken 8, they removed the forward. So
Tekken
it had
7,
this
they were.
grab and then forward and the same grab.
Yeah. Tekken 8, you just removed the forward.
Oh, when I do that grab now. I think they've removed the forward grabs because they do something different. At least for
It's
Asuka,
forward.
that just did
Forward
something
2
different.
plus 3 is my.
Because forward,
My
forward
destabilizer.
used to be how you dashed in and got somewhere, but now it's just 1 plus 2. 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3. I don't do grabs very often. I
No,
wish
I don't.
I wish you could either.
But
A, have some
forward
rules to be
2
like
plus
grabs are banned,
1.
so if somebody
Forward
does
1
this,
plus
nothing
3
happens,
is your now
or no grabs happen, you
destabilizer.
just throw a punch or
Yeah, isn't
something,
that
just so that
scary?
accidental grabs don't come out. Again, I used to do accidental grabs with back 1 plus 2.
And again,
now I
destabilizer
can't
was stronger in
accidentally
Tekken 7.
because my
Forward
back
2
1 plus 2
1
has
plus 3
changed.
is.
So
isn't-
yeah,
I
can't
don't like it.
accidentally grab now. But I did accidentally grab when I wanted to go forward, and do that I accidentally grabbed. So if I'm being aggressive, I might accidentally grab. When I'm trying to back up, I won't accidentally grab. Anyway, that's a me problem. That's
Yeah,
a
it's a
thing
me
that-
problem.
That's gonna happen. But none of these moves have changed. They're all the same, and they all are the same style. Destabilizer has changed though. I gotta announce this now. In Tekken 7, it was down back 1+2,
Final Fantasy.
which has now that move from Tekken 6 has taken over Destabilizer, and now Destabilizer is forward.
No, not 1+2. Not 1+2.
I actually have to choose to grab now again. So
Yes, it's different.
It's changed a lot. Destabilizer used to be down back 1+2. It was really.
It was
easy
way
to do.
easier. Yes, now it's not.
Final Fantasy is always going to be in my brain.
Always will be.
I'm a Final Fantasy person, okay?
I am.
Forgive
Can't be
me.
changed.
But yeah, Tekken 7. Final Fantasy 7, Tekken 7. The numbers are the same. That's about it. That's all I can say.
The numbers were the same. That was
But
about the
yeah,
only
so
thing.
I may accidentally do this move in Tekken 8 until I get used to that I gotta stop doing that move, because Destabilizer's now an actual grab. It wasn't a grab in Tekken 7, and I know people
it
were
wasn't.
getting all upset, but no, it wasn't a grab. All it did was destabilize you and put me in the plus frames. If you did something silly, I can do something to you. But now we have, because now
Yes,
it's
this
an
is new.
official grab in this game, I can do two things.
That sends you in the
which
heat
also,
mode.
It has a
Heat
rush
activation,
thing.
91 Gusto.
I can gain a 91 Gusto on heat activation. So I can go into the heat activation move now. So yeah, we gotta remember that that's there now. It adds a heat rush to the grab, and now we also have another new one with the new destabilizer. It's a low knockdown.
I don't know if that's confirmed or you could
I don't
hit.
know if this is gonna be like confirmed or anything. No, I don't think it
Or
is. I don't
forward
think it
two
is.
might not
I
be
think you
either.
can get up and block that in time, but I'm guessing they're trying to get something new with Asuka. Maybe it'll be
Yeah,
better
but
in
it's
Tekken
I don't
9,
see
because it's
Asuka
not
working.
quite doing anything for me.
Yeah, Tekken 9 might get
I
it,
would
but Tekken
rather
8 I'm not seeing it.
destabilize you, and try to like counter hit you some way. You know what I mean? I don't want to be trying
Right.
to just knock
Did I
you
not
down
know
and
about the
then
counter
you
hit
just get
4
back up and
yet?
the fight continues on. I'd rather do
So yeah,
damage to you
counter
and
hit
won't
4
carry you.
does not counter
Anyway,
hit
those
anymore.
two are brand new. These new stabilizer moves are brand new. Good to know. White Mountain.
White
does
Mountain,
exist
yeah,
in this game. Yeah.
And Tekken 7.
It's a sideways turning thing. It's in Tekken 7 and it's here as well in Tekken 8.
A nice little 90-degree
Cherry
turn.
Blossom. So yes, in Tekken 7, yes, it carries
It's
over,
back.
but it's not back 1+2 anymore. It's up forward 1+2.
And back 1+2
So
should not do that punch.
I gotta actually mean it, or I'm trying to do this, but my finger slips up a little bit like that, and I accidentally grab you. But I think this is a better move. I think this is a better choice.
Yes. It's better than the back,
because
but
now I don't have that when I'm trying to block and do something quick. Yeah, block and attack. I can now. That would be
Yeah,
that would be a
but
grab in Tekken 7. So
back
it's
1+2
a good
should
thing.
not
I
be
think that's a
back
good
1.
move that they've done that. I'm almost starting to think grabs should always be forward. Might be bad
Or
for
the
Blitzer
grab
people, though.
command.
It actually might be bad for Blitzer people. One of my favorite updates to one
Yes,
of the grabs,
yes.
everybody. I'm gonna be
Absolutely.
absolutely honest. I'm absolutely a fan of this grab.
it's a Lisa grab to me, right?
While crouching, down back 1+2. Super happy about this one. This one's move number 107. Yeah,
For my
there
end,
it
Tekken
is.
7.
So in Tekken 7, this move does exist, but you have to hit while crouching, down forward, down forward, grab. 1+2, by the way. So down forward, down forward, really quickly. Whoop, done. That's how you grab somebody. Okay, bit tricky. Some people can kind of realize that you're gonna go for a grab when you wiggle like that. You see me wiggling? Yeah. Now it's exactly like Alisa's grab. It's very,
Yeah.
very, very good. So now it's way simple. I could go into my crouch game and grab you.
Ooh, very quick, yeah.
Very, very good.
So,
It's
as
very
I've
good.
learned in
That's
Tekken
how
7, I still have
Alisa
my
does her
180
grab.
combo, but it's from a grab.
It's from a crouch grab. Very strong. I'm gonna like that. It always has launched. It always launched. It's the exact same grab in Tekken 7, but it's now easier to do. It's like Elisa's grab. It's just down back 1+2, which is the same as Elisa's. But in Tekken 7, it was a bit tricky. And so it just changed now for the better. So
Yep, that was a better change.
yeah, same grab, same move, but different. Just way easier to do. Down back, while from crouch down back 1+2 is way easier. So, time, yes, these have been Asuka's moves.
I never
since
use those. This is
Tekken
why.
probably
This
6
is kind of
even.
why I'm trying to
Those
drop
haven't changed. Low parries
Asuka.
are still low parries.
Sure, I
and now
can
we're
do
back
every
to here.
move that Asuka can do, but I don't counter.
Can be
I
done
don't.
during the heat
I don't
in general.
parry.
All
I
moves will deal
don't.
chip damage on block.
I don't
The heat
crouch
dash can
game.
be used when a heat
So I'm like
engager
not
hits,
playing
or is
Asuka
blocked
well.
activation
I'm
heat
not
will
playing
end.
Asuka to her full
Heat smash,
potential.
a move that causes critical damage.
So
can
I'm
be
trying to find
activated
another
after
character that
activation heat will end.
that's just like Asuka,
So when
and I don't
heat,
have
I
it.
gotta hit R3 or 2+3. I don't want
I
that to be
swap
that,
it up eventually. R3 was not the right button to have
but I
on.
may accidentally end up doing that. I set it to R3, but it's also one of my buttons that's being taken up.
Yeah, it is. R3 should be rage. L3 should be counter. L1
moves.
is 2+3, so just leave it on
Yeah,
L1.
1+2.
Eventually, I
forward,
change
forward,
it.
1+2. Forward, forward, hold forward. 1+2. So,
But it
Asuka
messes me
has
up day
all of
3.
those 3 moves while you're in your Naniwa Gusto, and I think 2 of them really help carry over some stuff. When heat activation is available, hit 2+3. Parse that uses the remaining heat time, gain Naniwa Gusto, and cancel the attack. This is a heat burst armor thing. We may have to. How about we? Can I play them?
Chip damage. Okay, you're seeing chip damage with the mode. There's that nice dash that you get to see. You see how no one's flying up in the air?
That's her. That's the move that finishes off her attack. Have you ever
And the
seen me
bird just-
doing,
and the-
I forget that character's name. Salim?
Salahim or
Shaheen?
Shaheen.
I can't
Shaheen, I
his name.
think.
It looks
Never
like
can
one
think of his name.
kicks. Can use gusto moves. Yep, that's the launch. That's the. Wow, you did all 3 of them. Cool.
You didn't get a 3-hit combo on it though. Your bar gets used up quite a bit
so
there.
that move there, though it doesn't look impressive right now. Okay, so
use
there
my
you go.
wall.
Now if I hit you, we dash in, activate the mode.
They hit you, dash in.
Activate heat mode. Activate heat mode, dashing in again.
And there's the last one, sidestep 2.
Dash in, activate heat mode again. Dash in and heat active mode again. So all of these are right
Yeah.
there, perfect. And then 2+3 activates that, or my art.
It's
Or in my
going to
case,
be my
R3.
L1. It's going to be L1 only.
And my rage, that hasn't changed.
Which that hasn't changed. The same. It's the same buttons. I mean.
That is the same, but of course the rage has changed. The button
Yeah,
says
the
the
looks.
button stayed the same, but the rage has definitely changed. And
Yeah,
now we're back.
there you go.
Okay. So I've gone through everything except I haven't gone through all of the Tekken 7 stuff because it's all backwards now. I'm just gonna go
Yeah.
through the quickly through Tekken 7 stuff that are gone. So 1, 2 is gone from Tekken 8. You can
Oh,
still
you don't
do
need
but
it.
It's gone.
1, 2,
I'm
it's
gonna
1,
delete
2, 3.
everything as it is, because now that I said it, I'm just gonna have it here. I don't need to copy this, and things might change as well.
Yes, this is the
what
beta,
else is
so it could
gone?
change.
1+4, 2, 1. Yeah, I don't punch again. It's gone.
Yeah, so you used to punch more
but
there.
Again, we got the other combo.
That's all we need. But yeah,
and so is
the
other
2-1
ones,
used to
but
give you an
the,
extra punch.
2-1 is gone.
To change into a
Which
bunch
I
of more
think the
moves.
2-1 can go hop and do other kicks and stuff. So I think
Yes,
they
it
just
can.
removed a lot of those other
A
weird
lot of her
strings.
Blizzard combos gone.
Forward 2, 1. Yeah, forward 2 and then a 1. Right. So that's my Nani Wagao. New. So we've seen all the new stuff, right? I'm just gonna keep on deleting them until I find some more no's. Because I got quite a few no's that are just missing from Tekken 8 now that was in Tekken 7.
Yeah, there's a few moves that are missing.
I believe I mentioned this one. Back to 1+2. Back to 1+2.
Again,
is
that
gone.
doesn't need to
I
be.
feel
That doesn't
like
need to
I
exist.
feel like I was doing a different move in Tekken 7, and if it's the
No,
same,
I wasn't. It's the same.
It's not in Tekken 8. I never used that move anyway, so I don't care that one's gone. Truly,
Yeah,
I don't.
because
I
you
think I
you
said
finish
that
off the
before.
combo at the ender,
Back
so.
four doesn't exist in Tekken 8, but we can do it because it's a string combo. Right, so.
So yeah, they
I
just
think I
removed a
it
bunch
for the
of
clutter,
numbers.
But,
Yeah, it's
the stuff
clutter,
that I noticed
clean
that
up.
was missing. Have an
Yeah.
awesome night though, Flowers. Thanks for hanging out. Too bad you caught the whole Asuka tutorial and not what I'm about to do after this, which is combos and stuff. All of these are yeses. The news. Not added, but
Didn't I do the old
not
school
added,
versus the
but
new
was
school
key
yet?
charge.
I don't think I
Was
did.
hidden in Tekken 7 now on the key list. The ultimate tackle, right? Same as
Right,
above,
that was hidden.
Right. The new grab. Wall standing too, everybody. Yes, we can do it. It's Asuka's 10-hit thing.
I'm doing
Many,
it
many
way
names.
too fast.
Yeah, anyway.
Way too
I
fast.
think they just removed it for the clutter. You can still do it. While standing 3. Okay, yeah, those are all the same. Never written, but in Tekken 7.
Right, it
While
was
standing
it was
4.
not
Yeah.
it was not
never
it
written,
was not
But never written down in Tekken 7. Right? While standing 4 or while rising.
it was not written in the combo list, me, but you can still do it in Tekken 7. I don't know why my brain was like, duh. Yeah, just like there's so much information I'm trying to process.
While rising. Yeah, this was never written in Tekken 7. But I did it all the time, so for some reason they're written down weird. All of these are yeses. Okay, here's some more no's. Forward 1. Does not show up in this one.
Doesn't show up in Tekken
Forward
8.
1 is not here at all. Welcome
it
back,
is
by the way,
here.
Many names. How are you doing?
Isn't it not there? I'm pretty sure it is. Or
And
they might have made a
country
string out of it.
Wait. I haven't seen you in a long time. Welcome back.
Yeah.
And sure, I
So
will
people,
stretch.
I'm doing this live, so my bad, everybody.
Trying to get to the moves while I stretch. So Freddy's for me just the move. Either way, welcome back to both of you. I'm almost on this huge guide. So forward 1 is in Tekken 7, move 70. It's not in this game. Why? Because it's part of a combo string.
A string. It's a
And I
part of
think
a
they
string,
removed
yeah.
Just the singular punches.
Yeah, because they're just a waste of
Forward
space. So
1-3
they did
does
the
exist
right
in this
call.
one, but I don't think it exists into the first mode. Forward 1-3-1.
It's an infinite combo.
Nope, it's gone. So that was the infinite combo that I found. I
In
know it's
Tekken
been a
7.
while. I'm actually back into streaming now. Got a ton of emotes now. Oh, just a
Oh,
whole bunch of new
live stream
NOC indeed.
people.
Either way, the infinite combo is gone. I've never used it. I'm glad it's gone. For some reason, it was just in Tekken 7.
It's kind of almost working in Tekken
kind of
8,
the-
right there. But then when I try it again, it just doesn't work.
I could almost do it, but it's kind of.
It almost works, but then it doesn't. It's so
continue
weird.
and Continue one from these things. All of these are yeses. We'll delete all of them. We're almost got them all. The news. All of these are yeses. Here we go. I finally found it. So, remember my hugest complaint with Tekken 8 was not only did I lose my down back 1-2 for my strongest wall carry. So my strongest wall carry is, I'll do it slowly. It's down 3+4. It's
Okay.
the strongest air launch you have.
Portal 4 to 3.
2-3.
Down back 1-2.
Down back 1-2.
Run in
2,
back 2-1-4.
Forward dash in. Back 2-1-4. Back 2-1-4 does a can. But
Used to
what I
in Tekken
did
7.
not realize in Tekken 7 was those moves were never written down. It is not in the Tekken 7 list as well.
Oh, you
back
can
to
do them in
1-4,
Tekken 7.
Back to 4-3, which totally exists in this game as well. But I don't think it's written down anywheres. And my back to 1 down 4. That did do that in Tekken 7.
But they were
and
never written
up,
down.
Back 2. Oh, it still exists.
It still exists. I
So
don't know
that
why.
move is not written in Tekken 7 or in Tekken 8. But
Why
it
is there a
still exists
hidden
as well.
punch?
But
Why
my
is there a
down back
hidden
2-1-4,
punch?
My strongest move finisher is also gone.
Why is there always? I'll always
So,
question
I
that.
don't know how to do 93 to 94 damage in a wall carry that I can go from halfway across the screen. That's 27.
I
27
haven't
in the middle,
learned that
so in the
yet, but I
middle.
can.
So I lost my go-to moves.
Yes, that
and
was
now
my
I have to try
93 to 94
remember,
damage.
Doing this. So yeah, I just gotta remember 2-1-2 or 2-1-1+2. But
Just
2-1-2 is
2-1-2.
what I need to try to remember now.
Remember
But that's
that
crazy
and do it.
that's- These moves, back 2-1-4, back 2-4-3, back 2-1 down 4, and up back 2. Well, no, forget that one. Those 3 were never written in Tekken 7 as well. Absolute madness. Had I realized that, I would have been shocked. Anyway, no heat limit. You're gonna activate the heat. Can I just activate the heat and see how it works?
Okay, so you're instantly in heat. You can just practice. So I set it to non-set because I
Not
think this is
set.
how it's going to be, right? Now on.
Aha, okay. I gotta reset. I ran out of moves. Okay, anyway.
Yes,
I ran out of moves.
I'm trying to see. There's a combo
let's
that
do this
showed like
slowly.
100 and something damage
We're gonna
with
do
those
Asuka's
3
new
moves.
in order, or at least from what I've seen. I've made the heat, which is it 2+3? My R3.
Yeah, but I gotta put it back
Can I
to
hit
L1.
my L1 and accidentally do it as well? So sadly, my L1 has been taken over. Even though I changed it, it's still 2+3 activates it.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
have
wrong with
now
that.
2 heat modes.
Yes, so remove it.
That's probably a bad thing to have. Cool.
Am I gonna
And
change it now?
maybe. So my L1 still activates heat mode. I can still do all my moves as long as I don't hit 2+3. Got it.
Yeah,
Up,
that's why they did it
back.
that way.
down. Oh, down does that, does it? Okay, anyway. So yes, my heat is 2+3 or R3 or apparently L1 as well. If I hit R3 while I'm also in heat or L1, which is again 2+3 again, you do your finisher and it ends the heat, right?
Yes, the heat's gone.
It ends it. You do some pretty decent damage.
50 is
but
not
yeah,
decent,
that's
but
the new thing that we may have to try to fire in.
it's
if we're
better
about to
than
run out and
nothing.
Hopefully, you could catch somebody. But yeah, just figure. I'm gonna leave these actually written down and not delete them this time. Forward to 1 with a 1. Okay, so now I'm just in my Naniwa Gusto mode. Forward 3+4, if I hit, can also enter into Naniwa Gusto.
Automatically. Yeah, you don't have to hit a punch there.
Naniwa Gusto.
Good, I'm glad I'm showing these moves now.
I have to write down auto Naniwa Gusto, right? I thought I had to do a +1. No. Down back 1-4 is the new twirl, possibly for a new wall splat. Yeah, that's new.
I thought it was a
down back,
wall
1+2.
splat. How wrong I
It's
was.
just
I don't get that
I wrote
move.
it down here. It was new in Tekken. Oh, somebody actually is ready to fight. No, thank you.
New in Tekken 6, dropped in
This
Tekken
is
7
the
because
new-
it's no
from
good of a
Tekken 6,
move.
It's called Raging Storm. It's still called Raging Storm in this game. It was my down forward 1+2.
Tekken 6.
In Tekken 7, it's my destabilizer.
6?
So yeah, I wrote that
Oh,
down.
a down back was my destabilizer. Okay.
They brought back a move from Tekken 6 and put it into Tekken 8.
Yeah, I don't know why.
This
Again,
dude must be
it's
back
low
into
parry
shooting
or something.
again.
It said.
That's unfortunate. We went all this whole time without anybody bothering me.
Yeah, and then they
now-
started
now
showing
we're
up
back here.
again.
So where am I at? Now I'm getting distracted by this thing. Up 1+2. Right, up 1+2 is the new new thingy as well. Yeah, I can continue that. So just realize that that thing's there. I hope that person. I wonder why I'm connecting to this person over and over, and I think it's the same
I
person.
think it's they're
too.
hopping in the machine. I think is what's happening. So yeah.
Oh no, people are trying to get to fight you. Yeah, not when I'm doing my guide. Welcome back, Mel. So up 1+2 is totally new. I think you're gonna be doing that in combos to extend them. Do I actually have them here on screen as well? Let's see if I can. Move list. Let's do the main techniques. No,
It's on,
these
it's
are
on all
definitely
techniques at the
not
top.
The main techniques. Okay. Are they all here?
They're not-
Okay, I think they might all be here. Oh, these are all my heat moves. So now,
So Dynamite
sadly,
Gusto's down.
My 2+3 is a heat move. But I think you could do something better now. Again, I'm not
Yes,
ready to start this combo, but I think it's.
Yes, see how I can do. I can
messed it up.
continue it on.
I think I could continue that combo. Why are you doing a guide in the beta? Because my character has changed. I don't know why you made heat.
Mel does
combo.
not get why
Oh,
guides need to
so yeah,
exist in
I need to do
Tekken.
a guide. So this will
Yeah,
now
it
burst
needs
me
to be
into a
done.
mode. My normal exercisers now. Oh, that's scary. I didn't realize if you hit with the same. If you did this, and then you do this again, it just gets
There,
rid
now
of
the
it.
bar's gone.
Oh,
The
no.
bar is
Okay, so
gone.
again, what used to be normal moves, like, I'm now gonna be careful that it starts a heat gauge, and it also
Yep.
might deplete it if I do the same another punch that instantly ends it.
Another
Wow,
heat
okay,
engager
so
with
yeah,
a
heat
rush.
system. I do have something that I don't think I'm going to forget. But I'm gonna write it down because there's no way I'm gonna forget this. But this I'll say it at the end when all's said and done. But that's changed. My beautiful counter hit move has now changed.
That hit.
Anyway, my counter hit is now gone, so now I can't counter hit and then get you to the wall anymore. My amazing wall carry, my strongest wall carry, has now gone into a heat rush. So I lost that as well. Oh, this actually might be a different person. Perhaps if I wait the whole time and say that I don't want to fight. Stop
Yeah,
searching
I
for
mean-
people. Or search for somebody else. I'm surprised these people have a 5-star connection. How dare
They're
oh, wait, did my
wired.
move
They're
actually
wired.
fizzle out? Oh, that might be something that I just figured. Oh, that might be a very good move, but again, what used to send you away and get you away from me, now I run
in.
you. And now I'm
Yeah,
in
so
front of your
I
face
like to
again.
get away from people. It was nice in Tekken 7.
You're being too aggressive, send you flying away. Now it makes me run in after you. So,
Again, if I could figure out if there's a
so many of my
50-50
moves are
there.
gone. All my moves are thwarted right now.
No, they're not. Or I just, they're still
Compulsory
there.
reform.
Just
I believe that's totally new, right? Forward 1+. Yeah, so the destabilizer has changed into a grab. And if I hit 2, I do a heat rush thing. And then triple ascension kick. So it's the heat rush again.
this person does not understand that they're in the machine
Okay, yeah, so
trying to fight me.
I don't know why my L1 is also that when I changed the buttons, but I guess they just changed it into buttons.
Which is better.
Anyway,
It's fine. I got to remove it off my R3.
We've already seen the rage. That hasn't changed.
Shame on me.
Now we get into the hard part. I don't think there's very many guides out there
There
that has
wasn't.
combos going on. So now we got to try to figure out how to do combos.
Did I not look at the guides for day 2 and it was, or was it for day 3?
Old school meets new school right now. I think I
Let's
want to
do
do
it.
it now.
Do it now.
And then I want to test out. The sample combo number 10 as what I wrote down. So old school meets new school, everybody. While standing or while rising.
While rising, I should really get used to that.
1 + 4, 2, 3. So this is a 50 damage thing. This is from Tekken 7. This is Asuka's move. And before you used to do this.
Oh, I'm trying to get another my boop boop.
For a
62.
beautiful 62 damage. If you haven't noticed, Asuka has a new move.
Yes.
So
This is what I want to show everybody in
this new
Tekken
move is
7 and
3
Tekken
+
8.
4. And I think if while rising 1 forward, down forward 3 is a 50 damage, right? If this is 50 damage, then how much is this? I hit down forward, my bad. Again, this
is
also
forward.
has changed, and I wish that
Yes,
wasn't a move, but
I
it is
wish that
what it
was
is.
gone too.
It's actually a 53. It's 3 more damage, and I enter into my move.
My hunch was correct.
So that new school is actually better than old school in Tekken 7.
This time
That is
around
a
it is.
guaranteed. It's the same setup. It's a 3-hit 53. It does not drop. It's guaranteed. So that is something that I wanted to confirm, and it's true. I knew that kick looked fast, and I believe I'm correct. There is sample combos. I want to go to sample combo number 10.
So,
No,
what
I
is
don't
this?
need to see that.
Down and hold forward.
Did Jin stand? Block? It's so weird.
So
to
that
do
time, with heat, Jin flew up in the air at the first, but
Jin
only
is
at the
blocking it
first.
every time.
Because I'm not doing it right.
Oh. I gotta go into my rage. I always default to Tekken 7.
Not on day 3, I
8 is
didn't.
Down back 1-4, not 1-2. Oh boy. How is this person going into that mode? I'm losing my time when I do this. Is it 48 damage?
It is.
Yes, 5 hits, 48 damage. How are they entering heat
They're
entering
they
heat
haven't
without
set the
using a
auto
move,
heat
I
on.
wonder?
Yeah, they're cheating.
Weird.
They're
Anyway,
cheating.
let's see if I can do more than
You can't do that without
48
doing
damage,
something.
was it? That's 49. Okay, so
I could
that's
do more.
already stronger, and you know what I'm about to do right now, right? I'm gonna do my forward. 3 plus
Absolutely.
4.
Yeah.
It's 51. It's not 48.
Yeah, I've
it's
already
51
figured out how to
damage.
make the combo better just by knowing that move exists.
Right? Or is that thing stronger? No, it's 48. I just did 51 damage. So I'm going to think that the things I used to do to trip you up were better off doing this now. That might be the better go-to move. Now, does this actually run out? Does my glowy hands run out?
No, it doesn't, unless you use
After
a
certain
91
amount of
gusto.
time? Again, I don't know how long the
move.
battles will go, but if I fire this off right away, will this run out? Or does my hand stay glowy the whole time? And if my hands stay glowy the whole time by not doing anything, or if I get hit, does it go away? And I think if I do a move, it does go away, yeah?
Yes,
I believe
if you
so.
do a
As
move,
of
it goes
right now,
away.
That's been a long time while my hands are glowing, so I assume they just stay that way for a long time.
Doing heat combos, not
So
91
this is
gusto
different?
moves. And now it's gone.
Okay, so what's happening is my move does go away. So yeah.
Yes.
So if I do any of the 3 new moves, up 1+2, forward 1+2, forward hold forward 1+2, I will use up my glowy hands. I'm assuming though,
No, see, the combo says that you can, but you can't.
that is 20 damage.
Oh, I'm trying to do damage, am I?
How much is this? It's 24
24.
damage. So glowy hands gives me a little bit more damage, but again, you're not gonna fire these moves off on their own. You're firing them off in a combo, right?
It doesn't work in a
So,
combo.
Let's remove this display because we don't need that now. That's 19 damage and you twirl. Okay, so what's happening is it's the same damage, but with the move, you actually twirl and I can hit you again.
24
I can
damage.
hit you again. So that turns that into a twirl move. And this one here is 17 damage.
42
or
damage. Oh, I'm
17
looking at the
damage. I
wrong.
don't know what is changing there because that
No,
isn't
it's
actually hitting
30,
harder.
30 damage or
So I'm not too
42. I'm
sure
looking at the
about
wrong
that one, but
numbers.
That one seems there because that or
That was
on here,
42 damage? 42
17
damage? No
damage or
way. 30 damage with nothing. 42?
because that isn't actually hitting harder. So I'm not too sure about that one, but that one seems to allow
I'm looking
me
at
to,
the
fly
the frame
in.
advantage. What's wrong with the attack startup frames?
It allows me to fly in like my Alisa with my forward
30 to 42. I'm so
yeah, it's
silly
kinda
to
like an
notice
Alisa
that.
attack as well.
I didn't notice it until now.
Interesting. My
Yeah.
Asuka seems to be like turning into a little bit like an Alisa. Just a little
Yeah,
bit.
but she's not going to even be close to my Elisa.
But all right. I just established that new school is actually better than old school.
Yeah.
Anyway, I can delete this. I checked sample combo number 10 because I think there was something up there, and I was right.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Only with Asuka can I do stuff like this.
Now that we've lost,
just know
down back
Asuka.
1-2 for combos, and we've lost back 2-1-4. We can
Yep,
still
now
do
it's-
back 2-4-3. But I don't think in Tekken 7 you cannot do a 2-1-1+2, run in and do a down back 2-4-3. You cannot do it. It's too many hits.
Drop
And I
Jin
think
right
it's going to
away.
drop because it's too much. Yeah, so I can't even use that move to launch people really, really, really far. Again, it used to only work because down back 1-2 is a 2 hit, while 2-1-1 plus 2 is 3 hits. And that's 1 hit too many. So I may have lost my really strong down back 2-4-3 air launch stick you to the wall combo as well.
It's so funny that I'm still at that point.
My forward 2-4.
Let me quiet this down. Let me quiet this down because I think I am. Oh, I'm fighting a Brian again. Absolutely should be fighting anybody at that point. Me fighting Mal the whole time, I literally gotten so much better. After fighting Mal, I got better. So much better. And Mal keeps taking rounds from me. I'm probably gonna lose too, right?
I'm done. You got me.
Rage again.
Yep, you got me.
I keep falling for the rage over and over and over.
All you had to do was rage.
And again, Mal's not this smooth in Tekken 7, not at all. So I gotta win 3 rounds.
Why am I hitting a button? Why am I punching?
I don't know why. Because I'm in heat mode. I'm like, I gotta punch now, right? I lost my heat mode. Again, I'm getting distracted by heat. So this is where day 3, I'm like, man, I got way too distracted by the heat.
Oh my goodness.
Again, I threw a big old...
I'm good. I won.
Right? Okay. Good grief. Me watching myself, I'm like, what am I doing? Oh my goodness. Ooh, wow, I pulled it off. Wow, I turned that around. I dropped a combo at the end. So at this point, I didn't learn any of my combos. And as I was fighting Mal, I'm trying to learn them. Never blocked. In this match, I never blocked a single low. Oh, I got him actually because that kick was coming out first. Close though. Yeah, Mal was just firing off rage over and over and over, and it's the right thing to do in Tekken 8. It's the right thing to do now. Didn't block that low. It's so slow. I can see it, and I'm hitting like down forward to even parry it in my brain right now, watching it. But there, I tried that because I feel like that was the only air launch I had. Ooh. 1 plus 2 is really short. Again, all I have to do is a duck too, and I block it. He was going crazy, so I went crazy. Oh wow! That was me timing that. Oh my goodness! I took the 3 rounds back. I stole 3 of them back. Anyway, it's kind of nice when, but wow! Like I went down 2 rounds against Mal. That's something that would not happen in Tekken 7. I would never lose 2 rounds in a row against Mal. I'd lose the first round and go, okay, calm down me. And then I just win 3, and I win the other 3, and I'll win the other 3, and I'll win the other 3. In Tekken 8, I am like, oh my goodness, I'm dying here. I think Mal, well, that was the Mal's last fight too, and he almost got a set on me. So am I trying to find out some of these? So again, like Mal helped me out a lot with the rage, the heat. I mean the hate thing. I'm trying to do all the other combos that I was trying to find out. I feel like did I look them up on day 2? If I looked them up on day 3, that's crazy. But I looked them up on day 2. None of them worked. No, I looked them up. Those are combos that I looked up.
Oh, and if I do that, will it kick back into that mode again? I hope so.
No, it doesn't, sadly.
But I don't know if that's doable.
It's not doable. These combos either they existed in alpha, but they do not exist in beta. Or I had the wrong setting. That's not close enough. Come on, you know better than that.
Do it on something that'll actually work. Can I?
Forward 2 is the easy combo.
Let's just do an easy.
Boom. Now I'm starting to learn. There, now the rush is gone. Now the kick is not going to happen. The kick.
It seemed to stop the movement.
the moment you do the rush, your bar is gone. And they are doing the rush, the attack, to the low kick, and it's just like, nope, it does not work in the closed beta. They either A, patched it out because it was way too much of a combo, or B, I'm on the wrong setting with my heat mode Naniwa Gusto. When I use one of my moves, it uses up the whole thing, and it's not supposed to do that. Something was off either way, and I'm assuming they patched it because, again, to do that long of a combo is too much. I'm trying to do a combo that the person did 100 and something with no walls, and I'm like, that's not real. And it's literally just an air launch to that, then the wall slammed, and to do the heat rush, and the pickup thingy, and then... Yes, I can. So I'm slowly learning. So they would twirl and launch them up in the air, then they'd spike them down, they kick them, and it's just like, it's not doable. I tried it here. I'm glad I tried it here, but either way, we got ourselves, it's not a full episode again, but we're actually a lot closer than I thought. Again, I'm trying to punch, but there's a stronger move, and eventually I'll find it. There, now, but the move will not work because the bar is gone. Naniwa Gusto is gone. It's not working. Like, Xiao Yu was supposed to fly up into the air. And Xiao Yu does not fly up in the air at that point. There, it'll work now. But that's it, only 71. That's all you can do. In the closed beta, that's all I was able to do. So yeah, I was like, why does none of these combos work? And again, there's such a stronger move I can do. I haven't quite figured up forward 3 yet. Just watching myself slowly get it by myself because nobody had a combo for Asuka. And that move always missed too. Yeah, it did. Every time you fired that move off while you had it, up 1+2 constantly jumps over the character, and you miss completely.
My brain is like
Trying to learn the new combos, trying to remember that it's no, there's no pickups. Either way, I hope you had fun. These videos are in my Tekken series at the bottom, or just watch the closed beta test. I would have wrote that down in the title. To watch the full thing again. Day 1 was me going in absolutely shocked that all my moves don't work. I tried to fight and got annihilated. I'm just like, this is not the same Asuka. And then day 2, I'm still in that mode, and I looked up this cool list of combos. I'm like, cool, I'm gonna try them out, and none of them worked. And then I'm just like, wow, let's just throw everything that I know out, and let's tackle this game. Again, during this mess around here in day 2, eventually I find the up forward 3 to the rage, and then I found down back 4-3, and I'm like, oh, I could probably stick somebody to the wall now, and that's when I finally did my 82 damage. And just like, how and why? Now again, I did a no wall that did more damage, and it's somewhere's on this day as well, and I wrote it down, but I need to just get Tekken 8 and then write down the real full combos and see what I got. But you also have to like get into the mode first, either A, Naniwa Gusto, or Heat, and then you could finally do some stuff. But if you're just doing a combo, like I do, I just do a combo first. There's none of that crazy super dash, send the people flying up in the air and make a wall combo from here to the wall on this stage. Like they were kind of doing. They were kind of doing a very long combo, but they don't work, and they did not work for me. But yeah, I'm glad I got to do this. This was also more of an internet test. Last night my internet was acting up again on my Donkey Kong game. I kind of didn't want to play a nice game and have it break on me, but tonight it's not breaking. So my internet is fine, maybe. I don't know what caused it. So either way, glad it's working. Need to write anything down. Tekken 8. Yeah, no, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We got it. We got it all there. So Tekken 8's all caught up again. If more characters show up, I'll have a chance to do another Tekken 8 reaction. Episode 04, you know, that one. my fourth reaction, but yeah, this one just again, this was came out of nowheres. I decided like right before going live that okay, there is no games I want to play, and I want to test my internet. What do I do? So this was this, but I hope the new character looks interesting to you. That guy looks actually pretty interesting. Actually, can I back up and go right back to where we were? Can I back up and then? No, I kept cycling around to my thing. Ah, perfect. Yeah, so Victor. He's the new one, and I wonder if that style will be interesting to you. Nothing wrong with the old characters, but new characters will always be exciting too, right? And yeah, him being that little weird hitman style. I guess the rival to the Raven, the Americans versus the Brits. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, it's throwing me off, but I don't know, man. Being able to use a gun does look like fun. Again, I was happy to see June come back, and I even tried June in the beta, and no, she just did not handle like Asuka at all, and she has so many stances. Again, Tekken 8's really teaching me that I kind of maybe it might not be Asuka as well this time around. Even Tekken 7, I was good with Asuka, but like I still didn't use any parries or sabakis or whatever they're called. I keep calling them counter hits because I literally counter anything that you do, and I either hit you, and one of the counter hits you knock them down, and you could wall carry off of that. And the other one, you just counter and you send them the other way, and you do a bit of damage to them. You don't take any damage either, but you can't use any elbows or knees on that one. So yeah, either way, like, I don't use those moves, and Asuka is built around that style. And if I'm not using Asuka on that style, like I told Flowers, like if you're not going to use Claudio to go tap into that blue hand sparkly mode and fire off his Claudio's main techniques in that mode, then like you're just playing as you're basically doing what I'm doing, and it's I was able to easily beat Claudio with Asuka. Again, I would love to be able to fight myself. Absolutely. I feel like I would destroy my character. And again, me fighting like the AI that can completely play as my character, and I'd fight again. I could use my Asuka too. But I really feel like I could easily beat my Asuka, and I'm not seeing anything for that Tekken 8 Asuka that makes her... Again, she still fights like the defensive Asuka, but the heat makes her a little bit more aggressive. But she still has nothing to open up characters, or she doesn't have movement to evade characters, or she doesn't have some kind of gimmick or stance that you have to fear. That knee up for Brian. Pretty sure Yoshimitsu would have some kind of dancing blade horrible thing. You know what I mean? Something. Just Asuka doesn't have something that you have to fear other than like she can counter hit you and she could steal your turn. Right? And she's known for being a turn stealer, but I don't use any of those moves to turn steal, so I'm already like, I'm not playing Asuka to her full potential. And getting to this point, as much as I can do anything that Asuka has in her list, and I created these combos in the closed beta, I still am not going to be very strong with her, sadly, at all. So I'm kind of like missing out on a lot of Asuka stuff. Yeah, where Elisa does not have any stances, and I hope she doesn't. The only stance is chainsaw mode. Really, I guess you could call that a stance, but I hardly ever tap into it, and when I do, you gotta fear. Oh my goodness, Cashin is back. Yeah. If you seen my likes and retweets, I take a peek at them from time to time. But I'm glad to see that you're still kicking around. I thought you said you were done with Twitch, but You keep coming back from time to time. You caught me right at the end of my Tekken 8 reaction, but hello. Yeah, well. I gotta go see who's you mostly am, but you're not. You're like higher than 50%, but not quite 100, huh? Yeah. By the way, I dropped Arknights a while ago. Yeah, I did another video on Arknights, and then I'm like, if anybody wants me to keep playing it, one person say the word and I'll keep playing Arknights, and no one said a thing, so I'm like, all right, I guess Arknights ran its course. So yeah, I stopped playing that one a while ago now, and I feel like I have so much more free time. I didn't realize how much me just playing it 2 or 3 times a little bit a day. Can't believe how much time that took up. Yeah, crazy. So yeah, poor Arknights. I was doing so well. It do be like that. Yeah, it does. Again, like I did my research on Arknights, and sadly, even the really cool YouTubers who are doing really good videos, they're getting 2,000 views, and I'm just like, wow. Yeah. You'll probably drop some of them? You were playing a lot of them, though. You were playing the something blue? You'll finally start working on the 14th, as in IRL work, or finally start playing Final Fantasy 14, because that's, I read that as you're gonna finally start playing Final Fantasy 14. That's what I'm such a Final Fantasy person. Well, welcome back. Yeah, you're showing up on like the oddest game ever. IRL work. Yeah, there you go. Well, that sounds good. So congrats to you. Yeah, there's no music playing, and art shows up too. Wow. Okay, well then I can at least say my farewells to the people who I like to talk to. Hello and soon to be goodbye there, Art. You stopped by really early and you missed the new character and the videos. But yeah, either way, hopefully you're all doing well and take care. I will get this sent away and get some stuff done. So thanks, Heavenlies, for showing up and watching. And seriously, if you like what I'm doing, please hit those buttons. You know what to do by now. I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.